We ready, D? Hit it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, welcome, everybody, to another episode of No Balls, No Glory. I'm your man, People's Champ Incorporated. And I'm not here alone, y'all. I'm here with my peoples, man. The gurus of the sports world. Say what's up to our listeners, y'all.
What's up, everybody?
What up?
What it do?
Hey, man, we're going to swing it on over to the first lady of No Balls, No Glory. Crystal Clear in the building. CC,
Hey,
the first
everybody.
lady.
CC, the first lady. How's everybody doing today?
All right, got your ass spoiled, man. You so used to me changing your name.
Left it alone, man. Leave it alone for a little minute.
I mean,
Hey, man. Hey, I got you back. Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you again. Damn, you ain't got that 19, do you?
no.
Nah,
Okay.
we,
That's
we beat that on this block.
There you go. Hey, man, we're going to swing on over to my man, West 10. West 10, introduce yourself.
Man, what it do, y'all, man. Y'all already know, man. From 21 to 22, man. From Tennessee to the Lou. Y'all know what it do, man. What it is.
That's what it is, man. West 10 in the building. My man, Myron. Myron, introduce yourself, brother.
What's going on, sports world? Sitting here, living a life, daddy of the year. Y'all heard the Cocoa Melon in the background.
I heard that, man.
You got
Hey,
Daddy
I
J
picked
Kirk
your
going on.
team this week, Myra.
Live
Yeah.
to let it go.
I picked your team this week. When they won, when they beat, whoever that was, they beat this week. Do know I picked them.
I need you
wow.
to keep picking them, bro. Keep picking them, then,
Don't
gang.
do that. They can only get my
Please.
energy one
Hey,
week. You know what
hey,
I mean?
man.
Going back to Big
The
D.
sun
man.
shines on the dog's ass once, man. Anybody can win the lottery. Hey, man, we're going to
Hey,
swing
we
on over to
Time tablet. How about that? We beat the GOAT.
Yeah, we gonna get into that one.
We're going to get into that, man. We're going to swing on over to my man, Game Related. Game, introduce yourself here in the building.
Yo, yeah, I'm game related. I'm in the house. You know, that Dallas Cowboy extraordinary fan on this block made that announcement last week about finna be a granddaddy. Guess what? We went to the doctor today and it doubled up on us. It's two of them coming.
Oh no!
Congratulations.
So now,
Oh,
now
Double
all I'm
double
doing is
congrats.
come on, boys, with
Double
y'all
trouble.
bad asses. Come on, boys, with y'all bad
hey,
asses.
man.
They
Hey.
two boys.
Congratulations,
That's what I'm
man. You
praying for.
already know.
He
cuz.
put-
As long as
pulled
they
up-
healthy,
he-
that's all that matter. But you know, when God say get what you want, give me two
Man, let
boys.
me- I gotta take my hat out to
Let's say, let your request be made known, her game.
Hey, that's it.
Hey, man,
Two
Game.
healthy boys.
Hey, man, that's great news, man, for my man, Game, man. He recovered from a good old ass whooping this weekend. We're going to get off into that. We're going to get
You
off into that.
couldn't wait to get that one off.
We're going to get off into that one a little later.
Surprise, he didn't play the
I
song.
want focus. I got
We
a.
got up
some
with your
new
game.
energy for you, man.
Damn, guy, I was rooting for you, cuz.
Man, You know,
Hey,
I
man.
had the baby girl on my mind. Baby girl was on my mind.
That's what's up, man. You had bigger and better things on your mind. I
They
feel you.
did.
But
I
now I can officially say I'm broke the rest of my life, so I'm good. I ain't got to worry about that.
Hey, man, Coach Corey, introduce yourself, brother.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This Coach Corey, man. Reach one, teach one. It's
Yeah.
Tuesday night.
I'm trying
First
to
off,
reach one,
game
Coach.
related,
I'm trying to reach
congratulations,
one.
man.
Right on, right on.
Right, I'm right there with you. Congratulations, man. And while we
Oh, man, coaching that
man,
tunnel.
What's going on in the tunnel, man?
boy,
You riding down Limburg?
9 o'clock.
Gotta be.
Hey, Coach.
You in that Lindbergh
Nah.
tunnel, Coach?
Coach DDT in the motherfucker or something.
That's that Lindbergh.
Trying to switch from my. No, I'm
Oh, you
no.
All right.
Coach trying to switch over to the 5G, man. Coach on 3G right now. God damn it, get the 5G, Coach. We gonna be here, baby. Hey,
We gonna get Coach
man,
off that Metro
up.
PCS, huh?
goddamn right. Get him off that Virgin Mobile and shit. Hey man, Dino, my man, that fire beat y'all heard. Beats by my man DeSource. Dino, introduce yourself, brother.
What up, sports people? It's your boy Dino's back in the building. We are halfway through fantasy season already.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
We're at the halfway mark. Week 7 is just wrapped.
Yes, it is.
But the fun begins week 8. But I'm sure we're gonna get to that Thursday.
Oh yeah, this cream definitely getting ready to separate from the corn.
Hey, man, Coach Rick just jumped in. Hey, Coach Rick, come on. Coach Rick, I'll see you in the chat, man. Come on to talk your trash to him, man. Because we had the Seahawks counted out by now, Coach. We need y'all
Seahawks
to talk your
the
trash,
shock
man.
of the NFL season, more so than the Jets, more so than the Giants.
Hey, man, the Seahawks is shocking the world, man.
Are we ready to call Pete Carroll lead head coach?
Slow down on that. So I ain't
Ain't
going that far.
About what, Russell,
get back in the car.
Yeah.
We talking about Petey Wheatstraw now.
Petey Wheatstraw, come on back in the car.
Get back in the car.
Tito Smith look good. Come on.
Get back in the car.
His system works.
His system works.
Super Bowl. Get back in the car.
Oh man, y'all tough crowd.
All
the time.
I don't know, man. We got Petey Wheatstraw in the building, man. But you gotta, he is what he is, man. You gotta give him his props, man.
Yeah.
Man, hey, drop a link, man. Somebody drop Coach Rick a link, man, so he can go and get on there with us tonight, man.
I'm telling you, man. Hey, man.
I want Coach Rick on here tonight, man. Hey, Coach Rick, you deserve it, man. You deserve the gloat, man. Hey, y'all in first place in the NFC West, man. Come on here and talk your trash to these cats, Coach Rick. Yes, sir.
Coach, we deserve it, Coach. We deserve your presence on the show once again. Bless us with your presence. Most known, unknown.
Yes,
I say most known, unknown, because you might not know Coach Rick personally, but if you know anything about St. Louis or you ask anything about St. Louis, his name might come up more than likely. You know what I'm saying? Most known, unknown. You heard?
Yes, sir.
Coach Rick is a living legend, baby, in St. Louis. Everybody know him. You need to play for him or play against him, man. Hey, I had the luxury. I was just so best to play for him and coach with him, man. So, hey, man, I want Coach Rick to come up. If we can find the link, man, drop it in one of our old group chats with Coach Rick number in there, man, so he can jump on and he deserves it, man. So, hey, is it raining the way y'all at today, man? Please tell me.
It was raining early. It come through here.
Yeah, it came through where I'm at, too.
Yeah,
it's raining.
It ain't raining.
You say it came through, huh?
Well,
look, Ali hit us with the rain
outside. Not tracking that mud through the house. We just got these floors redone. They gonna be outside tonight in kennels in that mud. No sir. I'll deal with that tomorrow.
So gonna deal with it tomorrow.
Ali done hit us with the weather forecast.
Oh my God.
Ali hit us with the weather forecast.
2 3s, you D?
Yep. It's gonna rain. Back to you. Next topic.
Did you say it's gonna rain? Hey man. Well, let's jump off into it, man. World Series, man. The World Series is set, man.
Coach
Corey, Philadelphia Phillies. They knocked off another person. Hey, man, they done knocked off another person, man, this week. Coach, man, talk your trash, man. Is the Phillies a team of destiny this year, man? Let us know, Coach.
Hey, man, I ain't got nothing to say, dog.
It's
Come on,
just
Cody.
like,
You ain't got nothing to say.
I get it. I
ain't
get it.
gotta-
I understand, Coach, man. You don't want to jinx it. Y'all been rolling thus far. You do not want to put jinx that shit, man.
Can I say this though?
Go ahead, D.
That Phillies team reminds me of the 2011 Cardinals.
Yep.
Yeah. It does.
Yeah.
They do. And
Long as
I,
they beat the Astros. I hate cheaters. So
hey
Yeah, I
man,
can't stand the Astros.
hey man, I love Dusty Baker, man. I'm pulling for Dusty, man. In a way, I'm pulling for Dusty, man. I like Dusty, man. I want him
Ain't
to get
about
one
like you went to the
go
wrong
out.
team, Dusty. Dusty then went to a couple wrong teams.
man,
I hate
Dusty
the
went to the
Cubs. I hate the Giants. I
man.
hate the Reds, and now you with the Astros. Like, damn, Dusty, go to a team that I actually like Seattle, San Diego. Go somewhere where I can pull for you.
Would you have been happy if Dusty would have came to St. Louis, D?
Hell yeah, with open arms.
So you would have accepted Dusty with open arms, huh?
Yeah,
Oh man, what about you, Myrie? You're a St. Louis fan too, man. Would you accept Dusty with open arms?
I accept anybody besides what we got right now.
I was just gonna say, y'all damn near
Facts.
I
You can
think
give me
y'all just,
Tony La Russa back now, shit, for all I care.
hey, TLR sound real good right about now, don't he?
Yeah.
hey, man, damn, man, y'all just really counting more moan out, ain't you?
Man, he got
Man,
to. He got to go.
Yeah, because LaRussa did like front office, whatever. They left him alone.
Oh, they didn't mess with LaRussa.
They didn't mess with LaRussa.
They did not mess with Tony, man. He did it. Hey, Tony LaRussa was like Frank Sinatra. Shit, he did it his way, man. I don't care what you say. Tony did it like old Blue Eyes. Tony did it his way. West 10, you got. I like that picture, West. I like that clarity tonight, brother. I know you done something, man. You crystal clear tonight, brother.
Yeah. I made a few changes, man. Y'all done got on me enough, man. I done tried to invest in my image, you know what I mean? In my picture.
Hey, West say he trying to invest in his image, baby. Oh man, that
If
is
you
too
don't do
funny.
it, who gonna do it?
What you said?
Hey man, but Houston and Phillies. Does this go 7 games?
Man, this
I got Phillies in 6.
Woo!
You got Phillies in
Houston
6.
got a hell of a pitcher, man. I'm tell you that now.
Okay. What about you, Gang?
Astros in
Hey, I'm
6.
going with Dino's. I want Phillies to win because I personally know Coach Carter. So I'll take Phillies in 5.
I'm
That's
going
what's
Astros in 6, and I'm gonna tell you why. Anytime a city got 2 great sports teams, one is bound to fail.
Ooh,
I don't think it's gonna be the Eagles this year, so I'm gonna go with the Phillies.
damn.
Nah, it's gonna be the Eagles this year. That's fugazi money right there. That's funny money.
I knew
Oh,
Gang.
man.
I knew
We
Gang
know
was
Game
I'm
has a
trying to
different.
tell you, that's
There's a
funny
different
money.
reason why he's backing on that one.
Hey, that's funny money. You heard it here first.
They got 2 squad. They got anytime a city has 2 teams being this great, one is bound to fail.
Oh man,
And
that's
it's gonna be
crazy.
the Seagulls. I'm telling you.
I agree with you, Myron. But I don't know which one gonna fail though. But I know one of them is.
You say you know what? One of them failing. Hey
Yeah,
man,
but I don't know which one though.
Hey man,
Look at it like this: the Phillies aren't supposed to be there.
they aren't. They playing with house money, man.
Wild card
The
teams,
Eagles
man.
are supposed to be there. So watch it flip up on you. The team that's supposed to be there ain't gonna get there.
They may
Man,
be.
I'm not gonna lie, them Eagles just look good, man. No hate to nobody. Them Eagles look good this year.
I don't
Hey,
see what
They
y'all
look
see.
good.
The Phillies may be a team of destiny in a lot of people's books, man, but I just don't. I can't see them. I think Houston just got a well-rounded team, man.
Again,
From the
but you know
starting
better
pitching
than
to the bullpen. I know momentum. Trust me, D. I know about
you know
momentum.
where I was going with that.
I know about the momentum, man. They hot. They caught fire at the perfect
At the
time.
right time.
Perfect storm.
They
Yeah.
caught fire at the right time. But does the fire get put out, man? And the reason why I say that, man, I think these guys are gonna really pull for Dusty to get one on the way out the door, man. That's just my personal opinion. I don't know. It's gonna go 7 games, period.
Sorry, Dusty, you're not getting no sympathy vote from over here. You with the
It's
wrong people.
It's gonna go 7 games, man.
I love you though.
It's gonna go 7, I think, in my opinion, man. But
I'm just gonna watch.
It kicks off on Friday. Friday kickoff and everything, man. So they kick off on Friday, and we'll get a chance to see who's doing what. Who's doing what?
Better yet, since the Phillies beat my Cardinals, fuck them. Hope they lose. God damn it.
Okay. Then now you take okay. There you go.
I'm just gonna watch.
Hey, so
yeah, I'm neutral, but I'm still leaning to the Phillies. I'm not an Astros fan. Ever since they got caught cheating, man, I can't ever pull for them.
Right.
So even though Dusty Baker ain't had nothing to do with it, he came in on the.
Unfortunately, he gets the residue
Collateral damage.
Yep, collateral damage.
Collateral damage. You knew what they had going on when you said, "Yeah, I managed them."
But how many of y'all would have took? Hey, how many of y'all on here would have took the Phillies job? I mean, would have took the Astros job if they offered it to y'all?
Man, I'll take the job for the Minnesota Twins for the right amount of money. Give a hell what the record is and who cheated what. I'm trying to get paid.
Come on, BP. As much as I be going in on these OCs saying I do it for the league minimum and get results.
Yeah.
Look, ain't nobody on this podcast right now not taking that job. They coming to with 2 million. You damn right.
Look,
you also
I'm
know
taking a
what's
job,
coming
and
with.
I'm gonna have a book. I'm gonna have a book on my desk hidden. How to coach baseball for dummies.
No, you tripping, CC. I'm gonna take a different book and cover it with something else.
Yeah.
They'll never know what it is.
It's gonna say the Holy Bible.
I'm gonna call Coach Corey and make him a contractor.
Consultant. He's gonna be a special consultant.
Right.
Go coach for real.
All right, Coach. The pitcher is doing something dumb. I don't know what it is. What do we do?
Coach Corey, would you be a consultant if they was working for the Astros, man?
I think he dropped off.
He dropped out.
Okay. I know Coach would take that money, man. Coach would be a damn fool not to snatch that money, man.
Yeah, I invent a position for him and he'd be called my favorite homeboy.
Yeah.
He'd be sitting right next to me in the dugout.
Chilling.
Hey, like Tony LaRue said, what was my man name? Duncan. Dave Duncan and stuff.
Yeah. You want me to go out to the mound this time or you want to go do
it? hey, Dave Duncan was right. Hey, wherever Tony La Russa went, Dave Duncan was right by his side until he passed away, man.
Right.
Now that's what you literally call your right-hand man.
That's it.
La Russa and Dave Duncan, man. That was his right-hand man. Hey, man. Hey, we're going to transition a little bit over to our NHL, man. The hockey season is underway. We got a game going on right now, and this is a pretty solid game. I've been looking back and forth on my little ticker here and everything. The Avalanche and the Rangers are 1-1 at the end of the second period. At the end of the second period, the Avalanche and the Rangers are 1-1. Both of them are 3-2-1, man. D, have you been impressed with I know it's the beginning of the season, but what has really stuck out to you in hockey thus far, man?
I mean, I follow the Blues more closely. So, yeah, they started, with a little hot streak. They took a bagel last night in Winnipeg 4-0. But Blues typically start hot in October. November, they kind of, hit the skids a little bit, and they usually flatten out in December. There's no Olympics this year, so teams will have the appropriate amount of time between games, unlike when there's an Olympic year. They have a lot of back-to-back games because they have that 2-week hiatus for the Olympics. So it'll be interesting to see. Usually, hockey, like I said, you want to look January, kind of see where the teams are once the holidays are over and all of that. Colorado is still the team to beat. They pretty much got the same roster they had last year. The Blues haven't looked too bad from a couple games that I've watched. like I said, the only thing I worry about them is overall team speed, which is still an issue. They're just not as fast as other teams. And when they run into these fast teams, they have problems.
Mm-hmm.
They're still small on defense, so when they run into a big physical team, then they have problems clearing in front of the net, things of that nature. But yeah, man, right around January, things start to kind of settle in, and for NHL.
You say Colorado is still the team. Are they favorites to repeat thus far?
Yeah, but the thing in hockey repeating is, like I said, the hardest trophy to win out of the 4 major sports is the Stanley Cup. And it's even harder is to repeat.
But you know who's playing some pretty solid hockey, man? And I was looking at them the other night, man, because I catch me a hockey game periodically. It's the Boston Bruins, man. They may fizzle out and everything, and you know that's a real big hockey town, as well as football. That's a real big sports town. It's Boston, man.
I hate Boston.
I hate them, man. I fucking hate Boston. When I went to Boston, I did not like Boston.
Look, I had a work gig out east. I'm not gonna say where, and I had a chance to go direct or go through Boston. I'm like, fuck Boston. I'm not going through that motherfucker. This shit put me on a direct flight.
Oh yeah. I
have no desire to go to Boston. Like
I don't know who's worse, man. Celtics fans, Bruins fans, or Red Sox fans, man. I don't know who the hell.
They're all
worse,
equal.
Man.
Red Sox. Red Sox. No.
You say Red Sox fans, man?
Oh man, I can't. Oh,
Celtics fans are horrible, man.
Man, I was up in Boston. They are some. I was up in Boston last year, man. They are some of the was it last year when my dad got the congressional medal? Last year. I'm telling you, man, the Boston people are some of the rudest motherfuckers breathing, man. Motherfuckers rude, man. Oh,
worse than New York?
Man, hell yeah. They are worse than New York, man.
You can ask them for directions and they'll look at you stupid and you going
like,
right across
fuck you,
the street.
go buy a map.
Oh, right. They are some of the worst fucking fans, man.
Nah, they look at you like, nigga, you ain't from here. What the fuck you doing here?
Hey, right. Coach Corey. Coach Corey. Hey, man.
He's still under the tunnel.
Hey, Coach Corey. Are the Red Sox fans horrible, man?
He said the worst.
He said the worst. I told you, man. Me and Coach Corey
don't. They like Dallas fans, basically.
We don't be agreeing on a lot of shit, but we both Red Sox fans.
They like Utah
Dallas fans are nice. They just delusional.
Hey man, Dallas fans are some of the nicest brothers and sisters you go meet, man. I'm telling you, man.
I ain't the Dallas fans. I just ain't met a lot of Red Sox fans, so I don't know how they are. Like that.
Oh man, horrible, man, horrible. But man, the Bruins, right now they 6-1, man. So it's a lot of it's still early, man, and you still got a lot of hockey that's going on, man. You just got a lot of hockey playing now, man. So
oh yeah, I definitely got to hit up a Predator game here soon. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we need to see when the Blues coming down there, man.
Yeah, we got to do something, man. We got to make a trip on down there, man. With West 10 neck of the woods, baby. Hey, shout out to the Dookie Streaks, man. He say West 10 rolled out the red carpet for him, man. He say, man, he went over there, West 10 people that barbecued and everything, man. The Dookie Streaks, man. He say, man, I love West 10, man. That's my new brother, man.
Oh yeah, we can kick it, man. I told him anytime he in Tennessee, man, he be up, man. We're gonna make it do what it do.
Hey man, West, man, shout out to you and your peoples down there, man. Dookie Streaks was bouncing off the wall. He said, I got to go back down there, man, and see West 10 again, man. He said he got to. He was gleaming and beaming, man. He said you wrote
gleaming and beaming.
Hey, he said you rolled out the red carpet for him, man.
Oh yeah.
So big shout out to you guys, man. Hey, real quick, college football. Dino, your Volunteers, man, they didn't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. They smoked Tennessee Martin, man. I mean, they beat the skin off Tennessee Martin, man.
number 3 ranked, and I think that's too low. Honestly,
Too low?
even the people calling the game said Tennessee
No,
should have
man.
had more number 1 votes based on their strength of schedule.
They should have. They
Tennessee
probably should
should
have.
technically be the number 1
Right.
team.
But they gotta win. They gotta beat the people on the schedule. Get them number one. Just because you got a hard schedule, they don't
Oh,
rank
what's
you
that
number one.
they got like 12 touchdowns this year? Who
Hey,
is it?
they look good, man. That
I'm telling you, I'm worried about this damn Kentucky game this weekend because
is that the trap game, D? Because you know
it's the fucking trap game.
You know they looking towards Athens in 2 weeks.
I won't even say it's the trap game. It's the Hatfield and McCoy game because they play each other every year. They're always close, and Kentucky would just love to ruin their season. It'll make their year.
What do they get for winning that game, man? You know, like some people get the bell and some people
I can't remember what they get for that game, but I know it's like the Hatfield and McCoy game. Let me look it up real quick. But I know they get something.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, it ain't been that much excitement until they thought Lane Kiffin would have been the one that get them to where they at today and everything, but that bastard bolted and stuff, man, for greener pastures, man. Hey, that's one thing about Lane Kiffin, man. He doesn't see things through, man. He bolts at the perfect opportunity, man. You can't get mad at him, but I mean, he had something special down there in Tennessee, man. But I guess the right person there. Ohio State just smoked Iowa 54-10. Man, one thing I've noticed about CJ Stroud, man, if you ever do DraftKings or FanDuel, man,
Hold on, it's the Battle of the Barrel, BP.
Oh, they got that big old barrel. The
wooden beer barrel.
So is. Yes, I forgot. Hey, man, I just want us to just talk about who. Like, I know somebody do Paul Bunyan's axe, the barrel.
That's Minnesota and
Wisconsin, ain't it? Yes. Okay.
There's a old bucket game. Mizzou, Kansas, I think it was like the drum, I believe.
What is the Auburn, Alabama game?
I have to look them up.
But yeah, man. Hey, CJ Stroud, man, don't y'all, if they say CJ Stroud is going to rush more than 1.5 yards on FanDuel, y'all better take the under, man. Because that's a sucker's bet, man. CJ Stroud do not run the football. And the way they got it set up in college football, if you get sacked, that's considered negative yardage as a quarterback. So, yeah, they smoke you, man. Hey, I done took some sucker bets. They had C.J. Stroud 1 yard rushing.
All you got to do is roll out and just go, Nick.
I took the over on it. Man, this bastard, man, had negative 14 yards, man.
What the
man, you gotta be kidding me, man. Hey, man, I lost the 25. I lost a $50 parlay on that ball. Oh man, I was so mad at that dude, man. But hey, Clemson just barely slid up underneath it and took out Syracuse, man. That was another good game for the weekend.
They Alabama almost lost it.
Oh, they did. Syracuse was thumping them at first, man. They made a change in quarterbacks, and next thing you know, Clemson back in the driver's seat, man. Bama 30-6. LSU knocked out Ole Miss. Hey, that's all Chip Kelly need to get his legs underneath him and start getting them recruits in. He's 6-2 after 2 early losses. Shoot, man, they smacked Ole Miss 45-20. And like Dino said, that was that trap game. Because you know why? Alabama come to Ole Miss this weekend. They looked past LSU. They was undefeated. That's the same damn trap game Dino was talking about.
Yep.
Alabama coming to town. They looking past them. And that trap game, and they got smacked 45-20, man. TCU 38-28. TCU don't get their love, man, but they smacked the person. Oregon 45-30. Oklahoma State 41-13, man. Those are a few of the noticeables, man. Top 25 noticeables. Hey, man.
Oh,
What about this NBA, y'all? I know this is what. Hey, NBA and the jury is out. Only 4 games in, man. One thing I do like Darvin. I do like Darvin Ham, man. Darvin Ham, man. He ain't going to. Hey, he checked Russell. Russell got in his feelings and stuff, man. Darvin Ham said, I'm here to win ball games and play defense. Him and Russ got into it the other day. Russ was in his feelings, man.
And about your feelings.
Say that again, Kristen. It is
Hit
not
him again.
about your feelings.
And about your feelings.
Especially when it's true and you the fucking problem.
Everybody in that damn organization is on the hot seat.
I think LeBron. I think the only person job safe is LeBron.
That's it. He the only one that's safe. Everybody else in trouble, man.
Everybody in trouble. Be the first
LeBron and Darvin Ham are the only ones that are safe.
Man.
That's it.
I don't know why they upped on Pelinka. Why they offered him a new deal.
You think AD in trouble, Crystal?
Hell yeah. He supposed to been gone 2 years ago.
Hell yeah.
Hey, man. They are wishing they would have pulled that trade off and sent his ass up to Brooklyn, man.
Hey, BP,
nah,
I found it.
What is Auburn and Alabama, D?
There's a lot of ads on her, so I'm not gonna share it. But I got the top 10 football rivalries, and I know they're on there. So 10-1, we got the Holy War, BYU and Utah. We got the Red River Shootout, Texas, Oklahoma. We got the what's it called? Largest outdoor picnic, Georgia, Florida.
Okay.
We got the Clean Old Fashioned Hate. That's Georgia Tech, Georgia.
Oh yeah.
Backyard Brawl, Pitt, West Virginia.
Yes.
Why they got the river? They got Bedlam series, Oklahoma, Oklahoma State.
The
Iron Bowl is Alabama, Auburn.
Iron Bowl. I was trying to figure that out.
They play for that iron.
Silver War is Oregon, Oregon State. And let's see. Third Saturday in October is actually Tennessee, Alabama.
Tennessee, Alabama?
Whatever that is. The big game is Stanford, Cal.
Okay.
So apparently Tennessee and Alabama always play each other the third Saturday in October.
Wow.
Didn't know that was a thing.
I did not know that neither, because I know Tennessee and Florida always played the second week of the season or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And here's some other notables. You have the Rumble in the Rockies. That's Colorado, Utah. Battle in the Bayou. That's UL Lafayette against UL Monroe. Border War, Missouri, Kansas. The Apple Cup. That's Washington State. The Egg Bowl is Ole Miss versus Mississippi State.
Yes.
The Deep South oldest rivalry, Auburn, Georgia. Textile Bowl, Clemson, NC State. Battle of the Brazos, Texas A&M. I'm sorry, Baylor, Texas A&M. The Palmetto Bowl, South Carolina, Clemson. The Game, Ohio State, Michigan. Shula Bowl, FAU versus FIU. Commonwealth Cup is Virginia and Virginia Tech. The Territorial Cup is Arizona, Arizona State. The Iron Skillet is SMU versus TCU. And Friends of Coal, Marshall and West Virginia.
Please don't mention Mizzou and KU.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey, man, that is crazy, man.
Iron Skillet.
But right
Iron
now, man.
Skillet.
Hey, man, the West, man, it's nothing. I mean, the West is Dame Lillard. I mean, it's just an early season. They 4-0. Pelicans 3-1. San Antonio 3-1. Utah, Memphis. That's it, man. Hey, Dame Dollars, man. Dame Dollars.
What Golden State doing up there, man? Your attention on the TV. I know you're watching Golden State.
It's Phoenix. Well, they down too. 12-14.
It's still early. Hey man, but Dame Dollars, man, he got to get up out of there, man. If I was the Lakers, I'd trade I'd give them everything they want. Just to send Dame to the Lakers, man. Give them everything they want. Let them pick any damn thing. If they want Rob Pelinka, hell, if they want one night with Jeannie Buss, give them one night with Jeannie Buss. Shit, if the owners want them.
Bang. He will revive. Hey, Lillard will revive the king. The king will come back. I'm telling you.
The Lakers need a Buddy Hield. That's what they need. They need shooters. They need for sure knockdown shooters. Defensively, we're gonna be okay. They need shooters. The Buddy Hield too is what we should have done.
They still can do it.
Hey, they need a lot. Hey, goddamn.
Hey, they need a Brad Beal. But speaking of Brad Beal, him and Washington, man, they kicking ass over there. They 3-1, man, over in the Southeast over there. I mean, like I say, it's still early, man. But
basketball don't officially start to Christmas.
It don't, man.
That's what I said. Oh, I said All-Star break. Christmas.
You just you're looking at I mean, some things there are concerns. Like the Lakers' problems are going to be their problems until they make a trade.
It is. They got
that is not going to change. Their problems are going to be their problems until they make a trade. Portland is going to fall towards the middle. But see, that's what when I said that the Lakers ain't making the playoffs, it's because of teams like Portland.
First lady, let's quit giving the Lakers any time and talk about playoff or basketball. They are not a basketball team.
Okay.
Oh, Coach Corey, don't come on her with that tonight.
I'm telling you the truth.
I mean,
they're not a basketball team.
Is there no
there are a bunch of guys that are out there, Myron. And if you can't see that, your foolish Laker eyes are treating you. That's worse than being
LeBron. He's a LeBron fan, Myron.
Yes.
Keep it real. Draymond Green knocked out Jordan Poole, and they got more chemistry than the Lakers.
That's Rob Pelinka fault. Rob Pelinka need to be fired.
That ain't Rob Pelinka fault.
I mean, seriously.
It's
Jordan Poole and Draymond Green got more chemistry than the Lakers than anybody on the Lakers.
Shit.
Hey, man.
The Lakers got a bunch of selfish guys who all want to be the hero.
Hey, I kind of agree with you on that, Coach Corey, man. Everybody playing for their goddamn self, man.
They all want to be the hero.
Everybody, they playing hero basketball, man.
Did you see that clip when Russ took that jumper and you saw LeBron and AD's body language?
First of all, when they playing Portland, when he tried to go down and get a 2-for-1, damn it, we up. Run the clock down. Take a better shot than that, man. This asshole and oh my God, LeBron, like, why shoot?
Telling you, man, they got a bunch of selfish guys on their team. And Myron, if you're a Lakers fan and you can't understand that, man, I don't know what you watching. I don't hate the Lakers. I hate the way they play basketball.
Yeah.
Because it's selfish, man. As much as I don't like the Warriors, man, they are the most selfless team in the NBA, man. They give, man. They don't give a damn who scored 30 that night. They about getting a W in the win column. They don't give a damn about who's scoring what and who gonna be the hero that night.
They speaking about slashing and passing, goddamn. They gonna slash and pass the ball.
Hey man,
that's one thing you got to be ready for.
Team chemistry, and you gotta look at the Lakers got more talent than Golden State, but Golden State got better team chemistry than the Lakers. I mean, 1-on-1.
When you watch the Lakers game, they don't have fun on the court.
They are so
like
tight,
Golden
man.
State is having fun when they play.
The Lakers look so tight.
They having fun. They smiling, they joking around, they playing. They loose and free. The Lakers don't ever seem loose and free.
Hey man, it seems like they just pushing the issue, man. And that's my group, man. And that's my squad, man.
You know who else? You know who else?
Goddamn, West Tennessee, man. You look so goddamn clear, man. You look like you on the movie theater and shit, boy.
I know.
Damn, West. Shit, boy. You got that, you got that motherfucker, that HD camera up there, baby. Look at you, boy.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm going to tell you, though, who's looking real motherfucking good right now. And I ain't even talking about West now. Hey, but look, though. I'm going to tell you who's good right now. Utah. God damn. Djokovic is having a triple-double every game. And he got his whole core. They is serving a motherfucker every night. You heard me? I've been watching them folks. Djokovic is doing it effortlessly. It's effortless.
You meant Denver, right?
Yeah, Denver.
Again, that's one of the squads I was telling you they was gonna be higher because they was getting their crew back.
Those folks is a problem. They go. Well,
they gonna be a higher seed because they was getting their crew back.
Healthy, those folks a problem, man.
They are a problem. You know who looks a little weird.
Boston.
And they coaching. Brooklyn.
Okay.
Brooklyn.
I thought you were gonna say Boston, man.
No, Boston looking how I kind of thought Boston would look. But Brooklyn has gotten slaughtered a couple times.
But do you think Boston is gonna run JT in the ground though, man? Because he's eating a lot. He's gonna eat a lot of minutes this year, man. A lot of minutes, man.
You know, that's the downfall when you have a young team and they kind of grew together.
Yeah.
They don't got a lot of veterans on the team and they don't got a lot of influx youth. So they can't play. So they can't play with they roster and they lineups and stuff. So that's why you say around Christmas when things are gonna start to look to the forward because teams,
It's funny you talked about they slaughter, man, because the last good game I seen Zion had when they played New Orleans. Oh my God, he torched he was
little boy in them the whole game.
He did everything he wanted.
He was little boy in them the whole game.
The whole
little boy.
Hey man,
he was little boy in them the whole game.
Little boy.
He really was like doing some crazy vertical shit, like
this ain't good at all. And it's the lineup. For some reason, he's playing Claxton and Ben Simmons together.
Claxton and Ben Simmons, huh?
Yeah, that makes no sense.
And Ben Simmons fouling out every game. He ain't nothing but a walking foul machine. He ain't done shit. He done fouled out about 3 out of 5 games.
Hey man.
John made me so good last night. It was fun.
Ben Simmons ain't gonna be the answer.
He
never was.
He definitely not gonna be the answer or the solution.
Yeah, but he gonna get a lot of fouls because he gonna draw the number one. He a defensive stopper, so he gonna be on the opposing team number one.
But he ain't no stopper. He's supposed to be.
He on point on defense. Everything else.
But you know what, gang? He a hacker.
I couldn't call it no hacker.
They didn't look like the last night. That's all I'm saying. This something else with Brooklyn too. Brooklyn try to act like they go to state. Go to state and get away with it sometimes. If they like, they can shoot a motherfucker out of a game. They think just with Durant and Kyrie, they finna shoot motherfuckers out of the game. This league, motherfuckers got 3-4 shooters now. Like,
Golden State. It's only one team in the league that can do that, and that's Golden State. They're the only team that can shoot you out of there.
Exactly.
Hey man, they can shoot. They can shoot themselves back in any game. No such thing as them being down.
Because they play defense.
Yeah, they still play defense, though. That's what I'm saying. But even if y'all choose not to.
Yeah.
The best backcourt in the history of all basketball. I mean, you can't argue with that. Golden State has the best backcourt in the history of all of basketball.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Shit.
Shooting wise.
Yeah, shooting wise. Yeah,
they turn the ball over too much. As good as Steph Curry is, he makes some of the worst turnovers in basketball.
He does.
Oh,
he throw the ball to the other team.
I give you that, Coach Corey, and he a defensive liability too, because his defense is suspect.
Hey, so if y'all,
he's not a defensive liability. He's just not the strongest part of
it. Let me tell you what Golden State does better than anybody. When Steph Curry gets beat on defense and somebody scores, you know what they do?
Hell.
He release.
Yeah, they outlet the ball and get the ball right into him right away because his man then just scored and he under the basket, and Steph Curry is about 40 feet away from him up the court.
Right.
Now his man got to chase it. Yeah. And now that makes somebody else pick him up. And now they run the floor and they get the matchups all out of whack. And then now somebody has got to find him that's not used to guarding him, who don't stick with him the whole time.
Yeah. Right.
So that's how he gets open. Once he gets beat, his primary defender, the guy that's on him that just scored, is now lost. So somebody who don't pick him up all the time now picks him up, and then after a pass, they go looking for their man, and they never get back to finding Steph because he never stops moving.
And because he moves so much, he tires out his defender.
Exactly. He got that soccer mentality on the court. When I say that, but I mean, this man don't stop moving. You got to keep moving. If you look away one time to see what the mother with the ball doing, he on the other side of the court.
And honestly, that's what happens to teams in the third quarter. They don't have enough time at halftime to recover and get their win back. So by the time they come out in the third quarter, they're gassed from the first half from chasing Steph around.
Their legs gone.
Their legs gone. And in the first 3 minutes of the third quarter, the onslaught happens.
And you can't defend that. There's no tendency to that.
No.
Everybody else can look for tendencies and how they run an offense. And you can scout that. But you can't scout when a person gets beat and they release and now they get down the floor and run their motion offense. And you got to find Steph and then find Clay. Because normally when those switches happen, even if somebody picks up Steph, it might be the man that's supposed to be on Clay. Now somebody else has to pick up Clay, and Clay don't stop moving. So now you end up with 2 or 3 people lost in the shuffle, trying to stay with people they don't normally stay with, and somebody gets open.
I watched him run a play the other day. I watched him run a play the other day where Clay, they're coming down. Draymond hits Clay. Clay cuts to the basket. So of course, somebody's man goes to a Clay. Clay kicks it out to Wiggins. And now the defenders who went with Clay are stuck between a rock and a hard place. Wiggins got it. Steph right there. Who do I go to?
And Wiggins, one more ball rotation. Boom, he can either hit Steph or pull up for the jumper when you try to close out on one.
He hit Steph and Steph drained the 3.
That's it, man. Hey, they got the best rotation. But Myra made a good point. Hey, who would y'all consider the best backcourt in NBA history if y'all had to pick a backcourt?
Dumars and Isaiah's one.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's one. Yeah.
That was a pretty tough backcourt, man.
That was tough backcourt.
Kyrie and LeBron one. It was short-lived, but it was.
Magic and Scott.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Magic and Byron Scott.
Yeah.
Hey, man, as much as I don't even want to fucking say this, man.
Go ahead.
Say it.
I do not want to say this, man.
Oh,
Go ahead. It got something to do with Boston.
I do not want to say that. You know, I was going to say, fucking.
We were just talking about fucking Boston.
I do not want to say this.
And he a diehard Laker fan, so
hey, man,
anything
hurt his soul to say it. Go on and say it.
Yes, man. But Dennis Johnson and Danny Ainge was a hell of a fucking backcourt, man.
Mm-hmm.
DJ and Danny Ainge was a hell of a backcourt, man.
Yeah.
You forgot one, though.
Who is that, D?
Jordan and Harper.
Yeah,
they was a solid one, too, man.
They both was long. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I just hate saying DJ and Danny Ainge. I fucking hate saying that, man.
Kobe and Derek Fisher was a good backcourt.
Yeah.
Kobe and Fisher.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, I can go. Hey, Clyde Drexler and
Porter.
Terry Porter.
Terry Porter. Yeah,
they was a hell of a backcourt too, man.
Man,
hey, do you consider Vernon Maxwell and Kenny Smith a good backcourt in Houston?
Yeah.
Man, I was
Yep.
How about this? How about this? I got one.
D finna say the same one I'm thinking. Watch. Go ahead, D.
To my old Golden State backcourt.
You finna say Tim Hardaway and
Mitch Richmond.
I know what you finna say. Hardaway and Mitch Richmond, man.
And Mitch Richmond.
Hey, man, but I'm gonna tell you a backcourt, man, that was so underrated, man. But they was a good backcourt. Penny Hardaway and Nick Anderson was a hell of a fucking backcourt.
Yeah. I was just finna say that. Look,
Penny Hardaway and Nick Anderson was a hell of a. I was listening to Shaq interview.
Nick Anderson missed some free throws, and his reputation still ain't right from that.
I got a cold hard fact for y'all, man. Today, shout out to Pivot, man, the podcast Pivot, man. I checked that out today. Anyway, they had McGrady on that junk, and that's why McGrady chose number one. He said nobody could never say shit wrong about Penny in his presence. He said that was his Michael Jordan. He said that's why he wore number one. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And yeah, exactly. I was like, damn, I didn't really know that like that. But I learned that today. I was like, well, damn, I'm gonna have to share that on the show, man. One of my guys know about this shit. But yeah, that's why McGrady chose to wear number one, because Penny Hardaway.
Hey man, when I saw Shaq, when Shaq was talking about that, on the Pivot. He was saying Penny Hardaway was a bad motherfucker.
Yeah,
Penny Hardaway was Kobe before Kobe, dog.
Yeah.
Hey man, Penny Hardaway was what derailed Penny Hardaway was injuries, man.
Yep.
He would have been one of the greatest, man. If him and T-Mac wouldn't have got hurt, they would have been at least top 5 of all time. Them injuries, those injuries. Oh man, we talking about some. Hey,
what would have happened if Shaq never left?
Right. I don't think those injuries of Shaq don't leave. That was the extra workload he had to put on.
Yes, he wouldn't have had those. You're right, Game. He might not have had those injuries, man.
And you know what, man? When Shaq left, I found out him and Penny really off the court, they weren't really connected like that off the court. He was doing his thing, and wherever he was at, and Shaq was doing his thing.
It's like Shaq and Kobe.
He didn't even know about the fucking trade.
Yeah,
he said he didn't know about the fucking trade. He heard about it when motherfuckers heard about it.
Penny said, Penny was out doing something, man. He was out with family or something out to dinner when he heard about the trade. He said, man,
what the fuck?
You can't call a motherfucker?
Hey, that's what Penny said. He said he was more disappointed in ownership because they didn't even call to give him the courtesy of saying, hey man, we just dealt Shaq, man. Hey, this your team now. He said he had to find out through the media outlets.
Exactly.
Wow. That wasn't cool, man.
Man, that's like fucking Jordan and Pippen not finding out Rodman getting signed.
And they asked him, he was like, yeah, damn, I just wish I could have had an idea they was thinking about doing it. I could have just talked to him. He said, I just wish I could have had a conversation with him before he made his decision. You know what I'm saying? That's all I wish.
Shaq was really getting off on some jealousy stuff though, because Penny was blowing up. He had the Penny dial. They got 30 for 30 on ESPN about it.
That's that money, man.
Yeah, Shaq was salty, dude, because you had the Shaq food, you was doing the rap album and all that, man.
Oh man,
I was kind of pissed at Shaq about that.
Yeah, he was caught up in Shaq
in bad.
Hey man, Shaq did the thing, man, when Shaq signed the record deal, man. It didn't matter what type of album. He signed for 3 record deals, like around $40-some million to put out 3 albums and shit.
They was trash.
trash. Hey, now the first one was pretty tight, man.
No, slow down. It had 2 tracks on there.
He collabed with a lot of people on that first.
Yeah, 2 tracks on there, but the other 2 were hot garbage.
He collabed with the other 2 albums were stunk. That first one he collabed with a lot of people, man. They jumped on there with him. So
hey,
first one was decent.
Speaking of somebody losing Adidas parted ways with Kanye West.
Everybody has parted ways with Kanye.
That's what Kanye wanted, though.
Yeah, he wants to be out of that apparently because
he wanted out of that deal. That's why he did what he did.
So he can go around and do his own little Yeezy. Well, Adidas owned the right to Yeezy, so he couldn't do that.
Change the name, just call him Yeez or something.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, don't nobody damn near don't want the right to Yeezy. None here because everybody releasing his ass now from all these little goddamn deals. I don't know what he does.
Nobody wants the shoes.
Nobody losing some public. I mean, he losing some deals and shit.
Everybody leaving his sports agency. They different.
Damn.
White Lives Matter shirt and shit.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing in the shoe game. There'll never, ever, 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 ever be another Jordan.
No.
Man, why we gotta compare every motherfucking thing to Jordan?
Because that was the first.
We know they're gonna never
first and the last. No other athlete that had their own shoe pales in comparison, even crossing over into other sports.
Well, I can tell you one thing. More people having hands on with their own damn shoe. Jordan had a shoe made. He didn't even know nothing about the motherfucker till he dropped. Hell, he.
Hey man,
he knew about it. You know what I'm saying? Think about it, like who remembers Patrick Ewing's?
Oh man.
Oh, that motherfucker was they
Who remembers Starberries?
But y'all know the real.
Come on now.
Hey, let me stop. Hey, let me stop you. Let me stop you on them strawberries.
Let
me stop you on them strawberries. Hey, them people over in China paid Marbury hella money for that one, boy.
Yeah, and them Barclays too. If I could have it my way, my closet would be number 90 shoes.
Man, I love them Barclays.
That was the golden age of shoes. Was late 80s, early 90s.
Hey man, I love my Barclays, man. I ain't even lie to you.
Them original, them Adidas Kobe too. Well, Kobe was with Adidas. The Kobe.
Anybody got a pair of Karl Malones?
Ooh,
I ain't never heard of a pair of Karl Malones.
What about the Barry
Those
Sanders?
are the LA Gear Catapults.
What?
I ain't never heard of this shit.
Exactly. Because they ain't Jordans.
What?
Man, they ain't Jordans. That ain't
why. To be honest, only reason Jordan really got Jordan is because he got hurt in Nike and tried to sue him.
Yeah, they gave him his own. They gave him his own signature shoe.
They gave him his own signature shoe. That's when he came out with those.
Man, they don't stop dick riding Jordan so much.
Hey, man. Hey.
God damn, right? Jordan. Okay, we know Jordan the best. God damn.
I'm just saying that was like a perfect mold, and then it's broken. You're never gonna replicate that.
I'm just saying, if somebody start being known for chewing gum on the goddamn court, you know what I'm saying? When they play ball, get what they gonna say? They ain't chew gum like Jordan. Man, I don't give a damn about this shit, man.
Hey man, hey, you just sound like you just
you a little Jordan hater.
He's a LeBron fan.
He's a LeBron guy. Now you trying to shit on Michael. It's okay, West 10. It's okay.
Hey, well, LeBron could wear purses and all this other shit to the with short suits on and.
Hey,
y'all see the new addition to our family.
Hey, the dog got more hair than LeBron. God damn, man.
At least it's his. It ain't come out of a can.
Oh damn, D.
You
ain't shit, D.
I'm just saying, the man, like, let it go. Come home.
I think I gotta let it go.
Come home, LeBron.
Oh my God.
Matter of fact, you and KD come at the same time, get your ass 2-for-1 special.
No 2 for 1.
They can't come at the same time. You can't give them a 2 for 1.
No, I need them to come at the same time so they can have that come to Jesus.
They can't come at the same time because KD's gonna need a lot more work, dog.
Right.
Hey, you say KD need that just for men?
Hey man,
They need to set the record, KD.
They were referring to the ball. They say, hey man, go get your haircut over there on Popular, man.
What's gonna happen?
Them clippers are not gonna work on KD's head.
Hey man,
they gonna break. You gonna have to go two different clippers.
Y'all ain't shit.
So he gonna break them joints, man.
What's gonna happen on KD head gonna need some thought and some planning, and they gonna need to know which direction to cut his hair.
Yeah, blueprints on the wall. Like, okay, we want to start in the rear quadrant.
Hey, they gonna have to cut KD stuff in two different directions.
Cutting KD's head gonna be like a scene from Quincy. Y'all remember Quincy? That damn doctor.
LeBron. Hey man, Quincy was one of my favorite shows. They had a Taxi, man. Cause
y'all ever see somebody getting their hair braided and they got two people on their head?
Yeah, that's gonna be KD, but he's gonna have four. He's gonna have somebody just directing traffic.
Right.
Hey, KD comes to the motherfucking shell. They gonna hit the pops on his ass. You better put some water on that damn shit. Damn, boy, that shit there. Hey, man. Put water on that damn shit. What the
hell? Hey, shout out to Quincy, man. Taxi came right on after Quincy, man. Hey, you got to be young. Hey, we
aged ourselves. It's okay.
We didn't age ourselves. Oh my God, that's too funny, man.
Got to invest in this West 10 view, man. You hear me? What's up? Hey, it's good to see you, though, Coach, man. It's good to see you, man. I be checking you out on Facebook and shit.
Hey, Coach Corey, don't West 10 owe you a hat, man?
I still got it. Hey, it ain't been. I swear to God, whenever you come or whenever I come here, I still got it. Have not been worn on anything I love.
Hey, you still owe you a hat, Coach.
I still got that motherfucker.
Hey, man, I'm gonna go see the Grizzlies in Chicago, and I'm gonna wear my own Grizzlies hat.
God, see where? Oh, damn!
That is yours, man.
You have failed me.
You have failed me, young grasshopper.
I already talked to my boy in Chicago. He said, "Pick your tickets out." I said, "Man, I'm going to see the Grizzlies. I want some good tickets." He said, "I got you, Coach. I got you."
Oh, shoot, since we on tickets real quick.
What's like that, Coach? That's when I'm gonna be on my birthday, March 11th, man. Saturday night, man. I'm gonna be staying with the Grizz, man. You feel?
In Chicago?
Nah, hell, I was gonna be in the M-Town, man. But Dallas, that's the next time we play Dallas. You know, Dallas just whooped our ass a couple days ago.
Right.
The next time we play them is March 11th, my birthday.
Okay.
I'll be down there on March 9th.
Hey, real quick.
What's up, shit?
While we talking about tickets, what's everybody's next sporting event? Go.
Oh, it's basketball for me. It's gonna be a Bulls game.
Man,
baseball just ended for me, so we ain't got nothing else going on.
Yeah, I ain't going to March.
I ain't know. I got
to Bulls sometime this year.
Hey man,
I'm trying to go see Golden State in Chicago, but I hear that's a rough ticket.
Yeah.
Oh man,
there's anything going on right now. I want to go to a hockey game. I
know that Golden State and Memphis is gonna be even more of a rough ticket, boy. Shit.
Hey, I'm trying about $80 right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a a Blues Blackhawks game in, and then next month I'm rolling up to Indy. Check out the Eagles, man.
No, man, you supposed to be saying Predators.
Hey man, hey, I'm telling you, my next sporting event, it's gonna probably be on Thanksgiving. I gotta double check to see if my cousin, because I was go travel up to Detroit and for Thanksgiving, man, and Diggs and the Bills gonna be in town, man. They gonna blow their ass out, man. But you know, but my cousin, he got connections up there, man. He may get us some tickets. He just say give him a call, let him know I'm coming for show. He gonna get us some Bills and Lions tickets for Thanksgiving, man. So
that's what's up.
That's possibly my next game. Now, I do gotta tell my wife to reach out to her cousin, man, because he is in Toronto now.
Good.
Her cousin is Otto Porter. He is in Toronto now, and we got to find out when when he coming closer, man.
Playoff, but you cool though.
Man, he left Golden State. We ain't fooling with Otto Porter no more, man.
God damn, Coach, don't do him like that.
No, I see first lady say
BP, we going to football? Are we going to football next?
Hey, we finna jump right into it, man.
He's still our dude, but we ain't fooling with him for real though.
Right.
Before we slide into our week 7 recap, I want everybody to give me your top 3 fantasy football busts thus far since we at the midway point.
Oakland.
No, players, not teams.
Carr, Russell Williams,
Dalvin Cook.
You mean Russell? You mean Sierra Wilson?
Sierra Mist, whoever you want to call it.
Anybody want him?
No.
Hey,
you can't get a bag of deflated balls for Russell Wilson right now.
I'll trade you for him, Crystal. Just so we can say we traded, man.
Gordon the third.
Who was your third one, Coach?
Gordon the third has been sad.
AJ Dillon.
Oh Lord, I know that's yours.
AJ Dillon ain't even getting the ball.
You heard AJ.
I'm glad. Hey, First Lady, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I'm glad they ain't giving him the ball because I got the other running back today.
I know. I know.
Hey, man, you want me to tell you?
Then my Jets running back got hurt for the Europe. The young dude got hurt with the ACL.
I told you Breece Hall was going to be a killer.
Well, I mean, they opened the door for K9 to win Rookie of the Year. I mean, he's going to run away with it.
I told you Breece was going to be a killer, and then he got hurt, man. I was hurt.
Go ahead, BP. What's your 3?
My 3 fantasy busts.
Oh, I got a
Rodgers.
Tom Brady on there too.
Rodgers is definitely one, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he gonna figure it out though.
No, but I told y'all asses in the damn previews. I said he's my guy, but they're gonna fucking suck this year.
Rodgers is a bust, man. JT, man. I know he been hurt, man, but man, when I see JT don't look like the same JT from last year, man.
Not at all.
JT a bust, man. So far, man. I mean, he was playing with fool's gold and everything, man. Who else would be my third bust? My third bust.
I don't know how you missing.
Hey, Najee Harris, man. Najee, man. What the fuck happened to Najee, man? Najee a bust.
He got no offensive line.
But that's my third bust, man. I mean, I could Russell Wilson, low hanging fruit, man.
That's
I'm not
easy.
Go after that.
You can't go after him.
Russell Wilson, that's low hanging fruit, man. I'm not go Baker Mayfield, low hanging fruit, man. I mean,
go after them.
He'd have been beat up enough.
Go after them bums.
That's it, man. Hey,
no balls, no glory. We spare no bombs.
Who's next? We got BPs.
Go ahead, game. Who is your top 3 game?
Tom Brady, number 1 on the list. His
Tom Tablet.
He leading the league in toe up tablets. Every week he turn them up.
Hey, I gotta go with Jamar Chase. He been a bust this year in fantasy compared to what he did last year.
Don't look confused. He just had one big game.
Okay. Right. Go ahead.
And he was on my team last year. He the one that turned it around for me, so his numbers all the way down. And Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
I expected more out of Aaron Rodgers. You know what I mean?
Hey, Myron. You could just say the whole Carolina Panthers team, but the organization. But I'll let you go next, Myron. Who's your top 3 busts?
My top 3 busts, man. It's the year of the quarterback. Aaron Rodgers. Tom Brady. Russell Wilson. And I will mention Derek Carr. Quarterback.
That was low hanging fruit.
Hey, man, you better put your boy.
That was low hanging fruit.
Toy on there, Myra.
I mean, I don't want to talk about him.
He didn't have to see. He didn't have to say it. He already knew.
He let an XFL quarterback come take his starting spot
and win a game.
Against one of the top team, the quote unquote one of the teams that's picked to come out the NFC.
That ain't happening this year.
How about both the GOATs got outdueled by XFL quarterbacks this weekend? Both the GOATs, Brady and Rodgers, both got outdueled by XFL quarterbacks.
Wow.
Facts. Hey, you used Brady. So I mean, you used Aaron Rodgers. I want to change my last one. I'm gonna change my last one to Kyler Murray. His numbers down this year too.
Yeah.
He got hot back. I don't know.
They down, but I wouldn't say he's a bust.
Hey, he got D Hop back, man. He
didn't have D Hop for 6 games. He only had him for 1 game, and then the 1 game he back, he had 100 yards and 10 catches.
I would like to see D Hop with Marquise Brown and Rondale Moore, and I would like to see all them guys.
And Robbie Anderson, don't forget about him.
And Robbie Anderson with Ertz.
Don't be surprised if the Cardinals actually win that damn division.
No, him and his coach into it. Them plays his coach calling. Kyler Murray finally realizing that shit don't work on the pro level.
This is good. This is good. Show some damn sports IQ. Like, I get you calling shit, but I'm out here on the field. That shit ain't finna work. We finna call something else.
Get him a legitimate offensive coordinator. That shit that worked that you did at what was he at Texas Tech?
Sisters of the Poor State.
Right. Yeah. That shit ain't gonna work, man.
You gotta go get you an OC because you got more to call than just the offense. You gotta be aware of what injured players. You gotta be aware of.
As a head coach, you gotta be a manager. You gotta manage every aspect of the game. You gotta manage offense. You gotta manage defense. You gotta manage special team. You gotta make sure that the sideline personnel who's collecting helmets and making sure everybody on point. You gotta manage everything.
You might have to go give defensive personnel a pep talk real quick. You can't do it because you calling offensive plays.
D-Hop and Larry Fitzgerald sitting on the sideline at the Phoenix game, man. D-Hop and Larry Fitzgerald sitting together, man. D-Hop look like somebody uncle, man, that changed carburetors and stuff. We don't give motherfucker a tune-up and shit, man.
With a Newport in his ear.
With a Newport.
Right behind his ear and stuff, man.
Let me get that carburetor there, boy.
Hey, Wes, who Kyler Murray till he get in his playbook.
That's it. Hey, Wes, who your top 3? Then Dino and then Crystal. Did you get us your top 3, Crystal?
Just pick 3 off of my fantasy football team.
She said pick any 3.
her whole goddamn fantasy team. Okay, Wes, there go on you, dog. Hey, you still?
I'm gonna say
I'll catch you later.
Wapalo. Yeah, he been down, goddamn it.
He on my fantasy team.
Who? Derek Carr.
Okay.
And my boy, man, the receiver for Seattle.
DK
Metcalf.
DK Metcalf. That boy ain't got shit all year. Lockett probably the only motherfucker get so goddamn. DK.
Oh man.
He too busy taking trips to the bathroom.
Yeah, he had the shits one game.
Hey, I got something for his ass. I can't wait till we get on that game. I got something for his ass, boy. I got something for DK.
For Metcalf?
Yes, sir. I got
Coach Rick.
Coach Rick in the building, baby. Hey, he came on right in the nick of time to talk his trash, man.
Yeah, let me get my 3 because then I want to hear Coach's 3.
Okay, give me your top 3.
I can't believe I'm gonna start with this one. I'm shocked as hell that nobody said this one. Fucking Kyle Pitts, man.
Oh, he stinks.
This dude. I don't think he has cumulative. He missed one game, man. So we saying. In 6 games, I don't think this man has totaled 100 receiving yards.
Wow.
He stinks, man.
Last week's numbers: 3 targets, 3 receptions, 9 yards. Hey, I can get 9 yards right now in my damn pajamas.
He sucks, man.
But the thing is, it's not all him, it's Mariota. And I was worried about that. I was worried about Mariota. I don't know if this dude gonna throw the ball. And sure enough, he ain't throwing a damn ball. They running it, they running it. I think they threw the ball 16 times last game.
Unbelievable.
But yeah, he's definitely number 1. Number 2, I got to go Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor has eclipsed. He eclipsed 100 yards one time. He has.
And that was game 1.
1 touchdown, and both of those came in the same game, and that was week 1.
Yep.
Hey man, he saved them for when I play against the people's champ, so I can bust him in the mouth.
Anywho, my third. Damn. He came out the bullpen with that. I didn't see that. But my third was, without a doubt, has to be AJ Dillon. Just horrible. Devontae Adams was gone. He was supposed to be the 1-2 punch with Adams.
Again,
the man
on my fantasy team.
1 touchdown. He has 0 100-yard games.
Damn.
Again, on my fantasy team. And the reason I picked him up because the reason why I got him is because Rodgers didn't have any receivers.
Yep. I took him in 2 leagues too. Don't feel bad. You was thinking the same thing. I was thinking like, okay, he gonna get a lot of red zone, and he's gonna eat up a lot of these games when they just need to run the clock out.
Right.
They're gonna just hand the ball off to Dylan. All right, here, boom, and then he 245 pounds. He gonna break the tackle.
When they need to run the clock out, they need to clock the whole game.
That's the problem. They ain't never had no lead.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's my 3.
Oh man. Coach Rick, welcome, Coach Rick. How you doing today, man?
Oh man, Coach Rick in the building.
What's up?
Hey,
the famous coach.
Hey, Coach. They was trying to trash. Hey, we finna gonna just go time recap, man. Hey, Arizona Cardinals and the Saints, man.
Jesus.
Hey man,
man.
Coach, before we get into the recap, man, Coach Rick is the most traveled and beloved coach in St. Louis.
He is, man.
Hey, if you watch Coach Rick Facebook, Coach Rick has been at every college football game in the country, it seems.
Man.
This man has been everywhere.
He is a true definition of a role warrior, man.
He done been at all his son's games.
His godson, went to go see his godson EJ's game. Coach Rick all over the place, man.
They was talking to his son and he turned around. That's how much they said. Coach,
they say, Coach Wilson. Hey, Coach Rick said, hey, don't get it twisted. I am the original Coach Wilson.
Right. Hold on, young fella.
Hold on. Hey, he said I got the hardware to prove it, baby. The original Coach Wilson.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna take all that thunder from my son. He's doing a great job up there,
Oh man, no doubt about it, man.
He's doing a heck of a job. But we were walking through the school and we were just talking.
He learned from the living legend, man.
the kids say, hey, Coach Wilson. And I stopped and turned around and he ain't talking to me. He's talking to my kid over here.
Hey, but you know what though, Coach? What I did notice, man, them kids love Jalen, man. They love Jay, man. Them kids will run through a wall for him, man. They love him, man.
That's my baby boy. I'm proud of him. I tell people all the time, can't talk about his breakthrough if you ain't known his been through. He been through so much, man. I'm just so proud of him right now.
That's what's up, man.
He blessed me with a reason I hang around. I tell him, but he blessed me with a grandkid that I'm about ready to pack my bags and just go on up there and stay up there, But
that's so I beat, Coach. I feel
But it's just a blessing,
That's what's up, man.
But hey, he doing a great job up there. And then my godson, he's playing. I had to, You know that's Ed Pruitt's son.
Right. That's Ed's son.
Yeah, and that one there, you know, Ed done a great job raising that kid. But when Ed asked me about being his godfather, that was an honor. And see, EJ never saw his mom. His mom died as he was born.
Yep.
And Ed raised that kid, you know, and so that's a blessing. So to get to go watch it, get to go watch both of them on the same weekend. I was just rolling because Audrey didn't go last week. I just jumped in the truck and I said, I'm gone. So she one up me because her and her sister they said, well, we going to Vegas this week. I said, I guess they got me on that one, you know.
So they didn't put up.
I may jump in the truck and go up to Chicago this weekend because that's where they playing at up in that area. So I don't know. It ain't no telling what I'm gonna do this weekend.
So they put. Hey, I know you gonna put. Hey, Coach, you probably be on the road, man. You saying it now, but hey, catch you Thursday, man. Hey, you'll be on the road, baby. You're gonna be up.
Hey, man.
I-80.
We already planning, man. Coach don't let no grass grow on his feet, man.
Man, not at all.
When the urge hit him, he out.
Right, man. Out like a light. Hey, man.
I just try to have fun, you know. I mean, it's. You know, first of all, you know what I want to say is just you know, to pray for that shooting at the school the other day.
Oh,
you know?
man.
Yeah.
And you know, unfortunately, my goddaughter, the girl that got killed, the 15-year-old, is my goddaughter's goddaughter. So they kind of slapped us in the face, you know. Dang. And so yeah, pray for them, lift them up. And plus, you know, that building was my high school. They changed the name because it closed in '92.
Old Southwest High School.
Old Southwest High School. So me watching the news and seeing that building, seeing them kids doing, I know every nook and cranny of that building. It just seeing
broke your heart, man.
Head. Imagine them kids running through that building. I was like, man, hey. But then the fact that it's my goddaughter's goddaughter, you know, that kind of set us back, you know.
I know it did, man.
In our family, it's crazy because me, my wife, both my sons all work in 4 different schools. So, you know, we go through this every day, you know, with the stuff going on in the schools. So just lift up the teachers and students in these schools, man.
Man, we got to keep them lifted up in prayer, man, because, man, that's a war zone they going through, man. It's just the hand of God that protects them every day in and day out. So, man, we just going to continue to pray for our educators, pray for our kids, man. Pray for those that's going through things right now, man. So we want to make
sure. It's crazy. Like where is this coming from? Because it just came out of nowhere.
Well,
because I think something happened at Hazelwood West today.
Yeah, they that's where crazy thing is my goddaughter is in security over there at Hazelwood West.
Wow.
So she got the call yesterday about her goddaughter, and she just lost it over there. And then the day, but see, you know, after that, it was a lot of you know, the FBI was saying, you know, it was a lot of threats they had to, you know, follow up on. So the school I'm at, you know, it was a social media, you know, 10 o'clock Friday morning, it's going down at McClure, you know, and that kind of thing. We got 1,500 students. We only have about 400 students at school today, you know, and so Hazelwood West.
These kids ain't going, they scared, parents scared.
Teachers are scared.
So yeah, teachers, students. So Hazelwood West, the kid brought a gun in, and he basically told me he brought a gun in for his safety. He said, ain't nobody coming through here talking about blowing nobody away. I got my piece. And that's, but you know, it's like, and then they had another one over at Belleville East. So they
heard about Belleville East. That's my wife's school.
Huh?
That's my wife's high school, Beverly East.
But they had 2 kids got arrested today, 14 and 15-year-old had guns. So it's the times we live in now. You know, it's unfortunate,
man.
Is it? I mean, I know we kind of out the car, but we'd be remiss if we didn't discuss this. Is it a possibility that they'll just shut the damn schools down?
Yeah,
if it's getting to that point.
They talked about it, but then they also, because a lot of schools did go virtual today.
Go virtual, and that's why I said it's not that they can't do it.
It is proven.
They didn't prove that they can do it.
Yes,
they proved that they can do it, but it ain't helping all these kids go virtual. A lot of these kids lost it virtually. You know, it's a school downtown, KIP, that just opened back up yesterday after 2 dudes went through the school with AK-47s 3 weeks ago. They shut them down for 3 weeks. And it's just that it's just these are times we dealing with, you know, and they getting into schools and KIP right across the street from the police station. So it don't matter. You know, so the school yesterday, right down the street from the police station, that could have been a whole lot worse. But the fact that a mile away, it was police at one of their fallen police funeral. They get the call at the funeral, and the police left the funeral, and they was the first ones there at the school yesterday. Or it would have been a lot worse. It'd been a lot worse.
Well, they need to change the gun laws for one, man. You need to be 21 and older to get a gun. Because all these shootings are from people.
They're not gonna stop them from getting them.
What they can do now is you can print guns up on your computer.
3D printer.
Yeah. So I'm thinking it's about time for firearm training. Like
it is. Like when you get your license, like when you get your driver's license. Yeah.
Or this is what I said before, a gun is nothing without bullets.
Right.
So that's where you need to start really cracking down. Is okay, you got
bullets already high. I'm an avid shooter. I'm a gun collector. Bullets already high. The problem is putting these guns in these kids' hands. That's one. And two, the mental background check needs to be implemented. You got a lot of crazos getting guns.
Well, but this guy here actually tried to get by one of St. Charles. He was denied. He found some crap on the street that sold him that gun. He got turned down in St. Charles. He went to St. Charles show, and they told him no, he didn't have the qualifications to get a gun. And then he went and found it somewhere else. My thing is, I asked police officer today, how the heck did you see all the bullets this dude had on him?
Oh my God.
Well, he's able to buy all that. They'll allow you 4 boxes at the store.
Yes, you only can buy 4 boxes.
He had 600 rounds.
But you can buy bullets at 18. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
You ain't got to be 21 to buy bullets.
Now, see, over here in Illinois, you have to have a FOID card, a firearm you got to have a FOID card to be able to purchase any weapons, firearms.
We brought you a background check here.
Right, that's the thing. Illinois, we're really strict over here, man, because that's what I'm thinking about doing next year, man, is becoming a licensed firearm instructor, man, because what I've noticed, man, over the years, man, when you see people, when you see little kids playing with firearms, you never see Caucasian kids shooting each other with firearms, just playing with firearms, and then they just going off. Why? Because they teach gun safety, man. We don't teach gun safety in our community, man. What I did with my children, man, I unloaded the firearm, unloaded the magazine, cleared the chamber. I let my son hold it and play with it and stuff. And it took away all the curiosity he had at the age of 6 years old. Yeah. I could leave my firearm anywhere in the house. I did the same thing with my daughter. They know not to touch the firearm. If they were over at their friend's house, they know how to get if their friends stumble up on it, my son know how to jump into action and say, no, stop. Grab the firearm, hold it in a safe position without his hand on the trigger guard, and walk it to an adult. He knew that because I trained him how to do that, man. If we take more time and train that in our communities, man, we wouldn't be as bad, man. But a lot of
we keep a lot of stuff hidden from our kids.
my daughters, I got my two oldest daughters. When they turn 13, that's a rule in my house. We go shoot. My oldest can shoot. She know gun safety. Actually, she probably better ain't shot than me. Unfortunately, I don't know. Girl, and that's what my oldest can shoot. I know
your oldest daughter. That's scary.
And see, that's the thing with my son, man. Hey, we shoot. Hey, man, I can't wait. He can't wait till he be able to get his conceal and carry, man, and everything, man. Because he it's second nature to him now. He knows about it. He can do that in his sleep. Unrack it, clean it. I'm talking about literally break it down. Pull the pin out. Pull the slide back. Make sure you put your solution there with your toothbrush and your metal. Clean it out thoroughly. Right. You're supposed to clean your firearm every time after you go shooting. You're supposed to clean your firearm.
Every time you go shooting, clean your firearm.
Every time you gotta clean your firearm. That prevents jamming. That prevents your firearm from jamming. Right, hey man, I know we got out the court, man. We're gonna jump back in it, man. Cardinals 42-34 over the Saints, man. D-Hop, his return, man. Eno Benjamin. I gotta tell y'all, everybody that ran out and got Eno Benjamin,
this guy.
A rental. It helped, but he was a rental.
Not really, because word is Connor ain't playing this week.
Ooh,
he on my fantasy team. He on IR.
This may not be a rental.
Hey man, Connor has been flimsy since Pittsburgh.
He was flimsy in Pittsburgh. What games you been watching?
Right, that's why I say
stayed hurt. That was his issue.
He's been flimsy.
He can't never stay healthy.
Connor, unfortunately, was just a good story.
Yeah, he was a feel good story, man.
He's a feel good story.
Hey man, but they took it on the chin. They beat the Saints 42-34. Andy Dalton, 361, 4 touchdowns.
But 3 picks.
Yeah, 3 picks. Olave, 7 for 106. They say Jameis coming back this week. I don't know how much good that's going to do.
See, and this is the thing. Of course, speaking of fantasy, if you have Kamara, you kind of don't want Jameis back in because Jameis just likes to fling the ball down the field. He don't check it down to Kamara, which is part of his game.
He don't check down.
He don't check down at all.
Yeah. Jameis go try to go deep every time, man.
Here's a stat. Alvin Kamara does not have a touchdown this season.
Wow. He does it.
Because Taysom Hill's vulturing him.
When they get down there to the 3-yard line and they go run the Taysom Hill package, man. Kamara will never touch him unless Kamara get it like on the 20 and make a couple people miss. That's what he got to do, man.
Well, here's the thing with Taysom Hill, which is the most ignorant shit. So they posted a stat about how the Saints, when they utilize Taysom Hill, where he gets a certain amount of snaps or plays, they win. Then when he doesn't, they lose. So what do these idiots go out and do? Let's just not use him again, even though we know statistically when we use him, we win games.
I gotta ask Coach Rick this question about him being a defensive genius, man. Coach Rick, Taysom Hill come in the game. What you gonna tell your defense, man? When he come in and take the snap, what you gonna tell your defense, Coach?
Same thing I was hollering when they ran over the Seahawks. Dude ain't going off tackle. The one time he pulled up, he threw a strike on the pass in the end zone. He was hot that day. But every time he come in, they running a package. All you have to do is see where the strong side is. That's where he going. Yep. He lines up wherever the strong side is. As a defensive player, you gotta know your keys,
Yeah.
He's a gadget. The thing is, you just don't know where he's gonna line up at, and you just don't know. He is so much. You could have him on a fantasy. I think after he played the Seahawks, I think he had 4 points in fantasy. Everybody ran out and got him. And then last week he go for 10 or 11 again. It's just how,
it's boom or bust. It's boom or bust with him.
It's boom or bust.
That's it, man.
This is even a week when they had no receivers, he still didn't put up points. So I guess, Coach, my question to you is, Where is he best served, as a running back, a quarterback, or a receiver? In my opinion, he's not utilized as a receiver because once he catches the ball, he's not easy to bring down.
You talking about Hill?
Yes.
He's a perfect tight end, man.
That's where the mismatch is, but they don't run him at tight end. They put him in the pistol and running that read option, which it ain't a read option because 9 times out of 10 he keeping the damn ball.
He might suck at blocking though. That's probably why they ain't running.
You don't need him to block. He needs to go out on routes. He's fast enough.
Yes, sometimes they change up.
He can create a
mismatch.
He can create a mismatch against a linebacker and everything.
He should smoke a linebacker.
So man.
Do we get off when you get that free hit on him though within them first 5 yards?
Actually, it's just a yard.
He's strong enough. He can break. He can get off a jam, man. He can get off a jam. He's so strong. You can't
get him down. Like once he gets rolling,
he can get off a jam. You can't jam him, man. He's too strong to jam. If you get a safety that's coming up and trying to jam him, he's just a little too strong for that safety to jam, man. Or if the linebacker try to jam him, he can do a swim move, put a move on the linebacker, and that's already 2 steps he got on him.
And surprisingly,
also that's 2 seconds too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your quarterback probably blew up in another.
What'd you say, Coach?
Surprisingly, the dude can run. He got speed.
He's fast.
He's a fast dude.
He got some speed for a big guy, man.
What I'm just saying is it's a reason they ain't lining him up right there.
Yeah, you know what the reason is? What I've been bitching about for weeks on this show.
Offensive coordinator.
That's your fucking problem.
And see, and I heard y'all talking about Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts' problem is they head coach because he won't let Mariota throw the ball.
Coach, man, Coach, that was perfect, man. Perfect segue into the next game. Bengals and Falcons, man. 35-17. Turkey just led in perfectly.
He won't let him throw the ball. You know,
man, you got to, because you're going to start losing like that shit that won those first couple games. That's not sustainable. It's not.
That's why Cordell Patterson beat up.
The Falcons are the team they're gonna figure out a way to lose.
Man,
you did say that.
Hey, Coach, you made a good point, man. That's why Cordell Patterson on the IR right now, man.
They running them into the ground.
That is it, man. Oh man, you got man. Hey, Drake London, Pitts, man, you should be opening it up a little bit more. Who they tight end? What's his name? For
who?
The tight end for
the Bengals.
They got I know Pitt's one of their tight ends. They got another tight end on that team, man.
Ain't Hurst the other tight end?
Hurst is on the Bengals.
Okay.
But see, they not doing London Drake. Drake London. That dude a heck of a wide receiver. You got 2 guys that can open the field up, but they won't throw the ball.
Hey man, hey Coach, they got another one. Hey, what's his name? Demare Bird. Man, that cat can fly. Hey,
they playing scared, man. They playing loose.
Demare Bird, he had 1 reception, 75 yards and a touchdown. He can stretch the field. Oh man, that cat can stretch. He can fly. Demare Bird, man. I think that's his name. Demare Bird. That cat can fly.
Yeah, but everybody's been complaining about the Falcons' scheme or direction.
You know, football is a copycat league, and a lot of these teams are going to go back to strictly run the ball 50 times a game. I ain't the biggest Cowboy fan in the world, but why the Cowboys get away from the run, I'll never know. Because I think they just pound people to death just running the rock.
Mm-hmm.
But then you want to get to a point where now we want to fool somebody and throwing the ball all over the place. You can't win throwing the ball all over the place. A lot of these teams are lining up. That's why it's tough to play a fantasy team now, because a lot of these teams want to go line up 2 backs and get everybody equal touches.
Exactly.
And we want to pound the ball.
Right.
We want to pound the ball.
And Coach,
look at the teams now. They got the 2 backs. How many tight ends they got? I mean, why are you carrying 3 tight ends? Because you won't run the ball.
Right.
Shit, all you gotta do is look at waivers and see what's available, wide receiver versus running back.
Yep.
Ain't nothing available at running back.
Nothing. Hey,
it's
it's
plenty of wide receivers to choose from.
Yes. Hey, man, Coach, man, you on fire, man. Perfect segue. Cowboys and Lions, man. 24-6. Before we get game related, is your cash app still thirsty, man?
Man, I got twins coming. Twin grandbabies coming. Tell Jimmy I said thank you. I need all the onesies, all the socks I can buy right now.
Hey, shout out to Jimmy, man. Jimmy. Hey, I think Jimmy 200 in the hole to you, gang.
Hey, I'm gonna have my grandbabies take a shirt. I'm gonna buy them a shirt that say "We love you, Jimmy."
Thank you, Uncle Jimmy.
Thank you, Uncle Jimmy. Hey, man. Hey, Zeke, man. Zeke had 2 tubs Sunday, man.
Resurgence, man.
Hey, man.
Resurgence of Zeke.
15 carries for 57 yards. Tony Pollard, 12 carries for 83 yards. CD, 4 for 70. Dalton Schultz back in the saddle, man. 5 for 49. Tony Pollard, he do it all, man. Gallup, man.
Nothing.
Goose egg, man.
He cost me a win this week, so I don't even want to talk about Michael
Gallup. It ain't his fault they don't throw him the ball. He only had 2 targets.
Damn.
Right?
I thought he got hurt. I literally thought he got hurt. Like, he must have got hurt again.
He was out there on the field for about 70% of the snaps. They didn't throw the ball to him.
So basically, he was out there doing cardio.
He was out there doing cardio.
You got realize this is really Dak's first game completed. He played no preseason, got hurt in week 1. So somebody was gonna be the odd man out. You know what I mean?
I give you that.
Hey,
on the flip side,
I'm like, but you don't look for him to hit on all cylinders until at least the Green Bay game.
But I'm looking at it like he gonna show Hendershot. Who was Hendershot? Showed him some love.
Like, who the hell is this?
Hendershot. Hey, Hendershot got him a touchdown. I'm like, what the hell? Hey,
my man couldn't get. I lost by 6 points. So Gallup literally could have had like 2 catches for 40 yards.
Wow, man. They got Hendershot from the local Jiffy Lube down there in Dallas, Texas, man. He was doing oil changes like a month ago, man.
Hey, Big B. On the other side, man, I gotta talk about Sun God. If you don't know who that is, that's Amon-Ra St. Brown.
1 reception for 4 yards, man.
Hurt on the first series.
A concussion. They knocked his noodles loose, man.
I'm worried that he's on the trajectory of being one of those receivers that just injury prone.
One of those bust receivers.
One of those Sterling Shepard type receivers.
So let me ask this
off of that wet tissue. Not questioning the dude's toughness, but he's just small.
How does the new protocol go for concussions? When you getting up, because they pulled him out because he used his hands to stand up.
Because now they on edge. They worry about lawsuits because of the whole Tua situation. Now they're overdoing it.
If you get up, if somebody's getting up and they stumble one bit, they will yank them for the rest of the game. So
even if you pass protocol, you ain't going back in.
Hey, your best bet is to sit down there, get your thoughts together, get up, and then kind of jog off the field and stuff. So then they take you through the protocol.
You better not stay down there too long, though.
Don't stay too long.
No, I'm saying that's not what I'm saying.
Pop up.
They made a comment saying that if a player uses their hands to get up, that's like a key indicator something's wrong with your nervous system.
Right, because he can't get out without the aid of his hands, is what they saying. You know.
Yep.
And they got
a setup.
They got a Seahawk lineman the other day, and nobody even saw the dude get hit. And all of a sudden, they ran in and stopped the play. And when they got the left guard out, because they got spiders up there, he saw something that he felt like, we need to get this dude checked. And sure enough, you go to the 10 minutes later, say he got a concussion. So they got spiders sitting up there.
Hey, man,
shut up. So that made sense, because like if you watched the Dallas game, the Cowboys, whenever one of their players got tackled, 3 or 4 of them went over there to pick them up. They didn't allow them to even try to stand up on their own.
And see, that's smart. That's smart. Go help your guy up, and run back to the huddle.
Yeah. Like they ain't even give. I was wondering why were they doing that, but I understand now. If you use your hands to get up, who don't use their hands when they get up? Though?
Exactly. That's what I'm like. This is the dumbest shit I ever heard. So here's my question with the whole protocol. To the point now, it's starting to ruin the game because now players understand the risk, right? It's an accepted risk. You're rewarded for that risk. You're paid well.
Right.
At what point do you say, okay, I get player safety, but at the same time, we still have to have a good product on the field?
Ooh, good question. I got to ask you a question too, man. Okay, we get into the playoffs, NFL playoffs. Hell, we get to the big game. We get to the Super Bowl game. Just say the Bills and the Niners are playing, or the Bills and the Seahawks, anybody.
Man, it's gonna be Dallas. Dallas.
So, he's not gonna say Dallas game, so
right.
Hey, man, that's just like, okay, first play of the game. We know how Josh Allen like tucking the football, running. So Josh Allen, first play of the game, quarterback keeper, he take a hit. Boom. He stumbles a little bit, but he gets up. They walk him off to the side of the field. Will they rule him out for the rest of the game?
Man, forget that. When they played the Ravens, he got hit. And he just did a little stumble. If you remember down near the goal line and ran back to the other, they didn't pull him off the field.
No, they didn't. They did.
But now they will.
That was before Tua.
Was that before Tua when they played them?
That was before Tua.
Hey, but the thing is, will they? My question is, will they do it in the Super Bowl?
Nope. I don't think they will.
No, they won't. Not in the Super Bowl.
By the time the playoffs come around, they won't be done doing all that.
No roughing the passers. No taking people out for fake concussion. That should have end.
Because now Super Bowl is built off ratings and money. Yeah. So you think they gonna pull Josh Allen? If this is the biggest thing, Josh Allen in the Super Bowl, if they happen to make it, or Patrick Mahomes or somebody like that, or Brady, if they have a concussion or stumble, do you think they're gonna actually pull these guys out?
I don't think so.
That was the Super Bowl that Tua was in when he stumbled. Would they that took him off the field?
No, absolutely not.
Coach,
he would have to sit out one play, but he would have probably sat out the rest of that series. They would try to get his equilibrium and get his balance back together, and then he would have been right back at it, man.
Well,
Super Bowl, because
I said, players got to look out for their own self.
You said it best, Coach.
Yep, you're gonna have the opposing sideline now pointing out players that's not getting up right now. They got to lead the game.
Oh yeah,
that's gonna start happening if it ain't already happening. Like, I think he got a concussion. He got to go.
Hey man, Titans and the Colts, man. King Henry, 30 for 128, man. I think he back. King Henry back.
He's been back for a few weeks.
He ain't scoring touchdowns.
He ain't scoring touchdowns. He eating the bulk of the yards up.
He's still the focal point of that offense.
Okay, they were playing the Colts. Let's not get too excited. They were playing the Colts.
And here's my thing with the Colts.
The Colts was just a top 5 defense last year, man.
Last year's price is not today's price.
It's not.
Frank Reich will probably be the next head coach fired if it ain't Hackett. It's one of them two.
I got a question. Why do they take that man out on third down? That dude can catch the ball out the backfield.
Being dumb.
Dontrell Hilliard in.
Being dumb. And that's the thing. Know. It's the thing I don't understand. Because at one point, you had a back that could play 3 downs. Now, all of a sudden, for some reason, there's no back that can play 3 downs.
Right.
Nick Chubb can play 3 downs. Nick Chubb can catch the ball. But for some reason, they don't want to keep him in on third down. That's your best player.
And you know what? This has been my thing. I'm gonna tell you, like with the Saints, man. You think about it. Back in the day, when Ingram was the lead back, Kamara was the third down back. Now Ingram went his way. Kamara took over the lead back. Now on third down, I see Kamara running off the field. I'm like,
what the fuck?
He the best receiving back and one of the best receiving backs in the whole NFL.
Ever.
and he running off the field on third down. Come on,
that's
man.
That's why
Please
it's good
make
to be a
that
back. That's why it's good to be a back for Pete Carroll because he a one back man.
That's it.
Yep.
He a one back man. He a three. You gonna get your touches as a lead back.
He was a one back man. He definitely. But in college he was Reggie Bush and Lindell White all day, man.
But here's the thing with all of this 3-headed monster backfield. So I played running back, and the thing about running back, man, you get into a rhythm. How the hell are you supposed to get in a rhythm? Like, I've watched these games to see how often they switch these backs. And the Saints literally will give a Kamara 1 carry, take him out the game. Then he comes in for 2 carries, take him out the game. So how in the hell are you supposed to ever get into a rhythm when you can't even get multiple series, then get a blow? Like, they know when they need a blow. They'll, hey, I need a blow. All right, next guy, you're up. You take the next 3 plays. Now there's no rhythm to it. It's like, how are you supposed to get into a rhythm as a running back when you don't have no rhyme or reason of when you're going to be in the game or out of the game?
You got to look at last night. Look at last night as a prime example, man. David Montgomery was trying to get loose and get in this rhythm. Next thing you know, he get a couple series in. Look like he's picking up around 3-4 pop. The third series they out there, I say, okay, he kind of getting his legs together. Now they found a little weakness in the defense. Next thing you know, Herbert's in and everything. And then Herbert was in 2 more series. And then they brought Montgomery back in. And then they brought Herbert back in. Like you say, how can you get a rhythm, man? And that's just like with Zeke in Dallas, man. How can Zeke get that rhythm going? And he only played first down or second down. Then you bring Tony Pollard in third and fourth down.
Chicago coach, if you listen to him before the game during the week, he said he changing up. He going with the high guy at that moment. But if you really look at his stats, Khalil Herbert had more rushing. He averaged more per carry than Montgomery did going into the game. So that's why he want to play Khalil. But then they ran another back out there. I think they had 3 backs yesterday that went over 60 yards.
They did. They had 3 backs out there yesterday.
But it's like Coach said, that it's gonna take a coach to turn back the clock and win doing it before the rest of them follow.
Right.
Yeah. Once that happens, then the rest of them will follow. This is what it is.
Hey man, this is the $1 million thing, man. Matt Ryan, man. I think is it time for the Iceman to hang him up and call him quits, man?
Can we call him melted ice? Can we call him that?
Ain't he playing guard for the Lakers?
That's where he went.
Damn.
Hey man, hey, that was funny. Hey, that was really
Maddie melted
man.
ice.
That was extremely funny when she and who the hell is Sam Eiler?
And didn't he come from Texas?
He did. I think
he came from Texas, man. He was came from Texas 2 years ago. He was a 6th round pick from Texas, man. So I guess
we gonna find out if this helps because I'm sorry, you can't run Jonathan Taylor 10 times a game and think you're gonna win.
They haven't had a solid quarterback since Andrew Luck.
Man,
it's true.
They blew it with Andrew Luck. Look at the beating that he took.
That's why he retired.
That's why he retired.
They supposed to still have a quarterback. He should still be playing, but they didn't protect their feet.
He should still be playing. He'd probably be like around 33 years old, right about now, 32.
Right.
In his prime.
Man. Yep, in his prime, man. But he took a pounding, man.
Yeah, and if Cincinnati ain't careful, the same thing's gonna happen to Burrow.
Yeah, they needed to fix that line. It was terrible last year.
Hey man, but
it's still terrible.
It's a little better. It's a little better than it was last year.
Man, but you know what the crazy thing about that?
I think he's been on the ground 100 times this year already. That's way too many times.
Ryan Tannehill, 132 yards passing. I don't think he haven't thrown for a touchdown in like 2 or 3 weeks, man. A couple weeks, ain't it? Man, he's a game manager, man.
Now he is. Willis is gonna take that over before the year is up.
Hey, that's what I'm hoping for. But as long as Tannehill winning, man, hey man, I want Malik in there, man, because he go pass. He go sling the football, man. He go sling the football. He go create some excitement and everything, man. So Malik will create that excitement that they need, man. But I don't think that they ain't gonna be in no good shape, man. I don't think they're gonna be in good shape, man, until they but they 4-2. I can't be mad at them. They the division leaders and everything. So
in a terrible division.
In a horrible division, but they are the leaders right now, man. Which brings us to our next game, the Commanders and the Packers, man. Oh my God, man.
What did I tell you about the Packers, man? What did I tell y'all about the Pack?
Roger got outdoor by XFL quarterback.
Tyler Heineke, man.
Taylor.
Hey, was I the only one that took the Commanders this week?
I took him in one of my picks.
Oh, okay. It was me and you in that car. That was you.
Oh my God!
I told y'all, dude. If you, the telling photo from that game was the very last play when they tried to just toss the ball around, and then Rodgers had it last.
The rugby special, I call it.
Yeah, he got blasted, and he just laid there on the turf with his face down.
He like, man, I wish I was on the beach. I wish I was on the beach in California.
I should have just retired. I should have just retired.
Well, I got a question. Y'all think the dude quit, or is he that bad now?
I'm gonna say it's a little bit of both.
I think he just quit. He's trying to
throws. Some of them throws. I mean, I don't know who the worst was, him or Brady Sunday, because some of them throws was terrible. I mean,
not the one to Mike Evans.
The one to Mike Evans was on point, but I'm talking about. Did you see the one throw that Aaron Rodgers threw the Dubs in the end zone? That thing was about 15 yards away from him.
Man, I don't know. Man, he said, "Hey, man," I'm like, dude, hey, man, how the hell he expect Dobbs to get that ball, man?
Because he's thinking it's Devontae Adams.
And then in a press conference or somebody, well, maybe we do need to go play Buffalo. Man, what are you talking about?
He's done. He's checked out.
I think he checked out. The best thing for
checked out making comments like that.
hey, somebody needs a quarterback out there. I don't know who the hell needs a quarterback, but trade Rodgers, trade him.
You didn't say the Saints this time?
No, he didn't,
man.
What?
So you saying Green Bay needs to blow up the roster like Carolina?
Hey, go blow up the roster. You already got a rebuild right now with your receivers and everything, man. Blow it up. You already got Jordan Love, man.
Apparently their defense was supposed to be like so great, but it hasn't been.
Blow the team up. What's up?
Have your Geno jersey came in yet?
Oh, no. No, sir.
I'm a Knicks fan, man. Come on, man. Stop playing, man.
No, sir.
We ain't fucked up, man. It's cool.
Hey, man, go on with the crap.
The champ brought him off, but he ain't right back. That's all. The champ brought him off, but he ain't right back.
I'll tell you this, BP. Some of that blame goes to, oh, God, what's the head coach's name? I always forget his name.
Who at Green Bay? You talking about what's his name? God, dog, I forgot his name.
Matt LaFleur.
Yeah.
Just the whole scheme on offense. Like, what are you doing?
His scheming and his game plan.
What are you doing? First of all, because they're trying to do this dumbass back rotation, but your greatest asset are the two backs, and then you only have one of them on the field at a time. That's helping the defense. You need to have them both out there. And they both need to be receivers.
Hey, man, I got to ask you this, man. So Rodgers, he low-key rips on his team and everything, man. Do you think they'll pull a longest yard, man, and just stop they stop playing for him and everything, man?
I think that's already happening in Tampa.
I was just thinking the same thing, because you can't rip on your team like that, being sarcastic and want them guys to go play for you.
Hey, man, I think he done already lost the locker room, man. He done already lost it. Well, so if he's a cancer in your organization, you got to get rid of him, man.
You can't, man. You can't.
What? Why can't you? Somebody. The deadline is November 1st.
Look, you gotta understand something about Green Bay. Green Bay is locally owned, basically. They don't have like all of these other corporate. They have some, but they're constructed differently than the rest of the NFL teams.
Yeah.
So they gave this bag to Rodgers, but then took away his best weapon. and still expected them to go out and compete, which is asinine.
That was Rodgers' fault.
Yes, that was Rodgers' fault.
Because Devontae said that I couldn't wait for Aaron to make his mind up. You know, he can. Well, I don't know if I'm coming back. Well, you won't get me this. Devontae, like, well, hey, I can't wait. I'm out of here. You know. So now when Devontae leave, Aaron's stuck there like, okay, dang, he really left without me.
Yep. I got to get my bag too.
Yep. Hey, man. Hey, and you know what the crazy thing about that, man? Would if Green Bay started to try to shop Rodgers, would he accept the trade to go to the Chargers? To reunite with Devontae?
Come on, they got Herbert. He's not going to the Chargers.
The Chargers. I mean the Raiders. I'm sorry. Would he accept the trade to go to the Raiders?
He's not going to the Raiders because they still got Carr in the contract. They in bed with Carr.
Or
the landing spot I said, which could have possibly happened and probably would have worked out better for both. It was San Francisco.
But they didn't locked in with Jimmy G and everything.
No, he's just on an incentive-laden contract just for this year.
I think
he can still go out there.
Yeah,
he can still end up in San Francisco, and with McCaffrey,
they ain't gonna move off that quarterback they drafted last year.
They're not Trey Lance.
Especially with them getting McCaffrey.
If they can get Rodgers in there right now. Trey Lance will be on the back burner for another year.
I'll have to sit for another year.
But if you got Trey Lance and there with McCaffrey now, with the receivers they have, can you see that PO with them running RPO with them?
Oh God, that'd be nasty, man.
I mean, and that's what they wanted him for, but he got hurt. You know, and speaking of the 49ers, you know who their best lineman is, and I know it's gonna make somebody mad. But man, can you imagine Kittle being a tackle? That's the best blocking tight end I've seen in football.
Kittle's block his butt off, man.
That's why he get hurt, because he actually stick his nose in there.
So the $1 million question is when Elijah Mitchell come back.
That was my question too, and I have not got an answer for that. What happens to Elijah Mitchell?
What happens to Elijah Mitchell?
Back healthy, I think they're gonna trade to get picks back for the McCaffrey deal.
You think? I think they're gonna keep him because you can't just say McCaffrey's gonna stay healthy.
And that's a point too.
Yeah, so, poor Jeff Wilson, man. His value than just tank, plummeted. His value went through with just the tank, man. Hey man.
He was running. Hey, quiet as kept. He the one that was winning these games for him the last 2 games.
The dude, 400 yards ain't nothing to laugh at.
No, not at all. Hey man, that's not nothing to laugh at, man. But you can't look past. Hey, why is people overlooking Brian Robinson, man, with the Commanders, man?
Because he's on the Commanders.
Yeah.
No, but I mean that guy was a monster at Bama, man.
I mean, he expect him to come back from that gunshot.
He was a beast at Bama. Look at his numbers. Look up his numbers at Bama.
I'm gonna give you the 3 running backs that were beasts coming out of Bama. Derrick Henry. Yes.
Okay.
Trent Richardson, although he sucked once he got to the league, he was a beast when he was in Alabama.
No, he wasn't.
He was.
Mark Ingram.
Ingram was okay.
Ingram was a beast.
He was my third one, so it's those 3. I say Josh Jacobs honorable mention.
I would give Josh Jacobs over Trent Richardson.
Go back and look at when Trent Richardson was running the ball.
He was bow leg, man. That bow leg.
So was Ahmad Bradshaw, but the dude got yards.
So where does Najee come in at?
Najee wasn't really a stud muffin like that. He was okay. The same like Damian Harris was just okay. Kenyon Drake was just okay. They wasn't like beasts. Like I knew Henry. I was like, this dude gonna be a monster in the league. I knew that. You know. Trent Richardson was the big bust out of all the Alabama backs because I thought he was going to be a monster when he got to the league. I knew Ingram was going to be good when he got to the league. And I knew Jacobs was going to be good. But the other 3, I was like, I got to kind of see it first.
You're gonna see some big things out of Brian Robinson, man. I'm telling you, man.
No doubt. He looks good. They just need to get him involved in the passing.
Hey, man. Hey, upset of the weekend. The Panthers 21, the Buccaneers 3.
Yep.
Myron, give him 2 minutes. Give him 2 minutes. Let him have fun.
Myron, talk your trash, Myron. The floor is yours.
Told y'all. We knock off the greats. That's what we do. That's it. It was coming. Man.
All of a sudden, I don't feel as great about us beating the Bucks.
Nah, just because Carolina,
yeah.
Because Carolina the following week they just took your thunder.
Hey, that takes all the validity out your win, don't it, Chris?
And you know what?
Asterisk.
And I want to give a shout out to Mike Evans. That was a game-winning touchdown. That ball was so perfectly, man. That right there, Mike Evans. Well,
I knew the BP had him on some of his leagues. I knew he was cussing in church.
Oh my God, man! I was so mad, man. Oh man. Hey, Coach Rick and Coach Corey, did y'all see when Mike Evans missed that ball, man?
That was about what the hell.
He almost caught it on the rebound.
That's the crazy thing.
It shouldn't even been a rebound. It was right in his hands.
It was in his hands.
Man, he walks in the end zone. That's them extra bonus points for that touchdown, man. And
that was a perfectly thrown pass.
That's one of the prettiest passes I've seen him throw all season.
And then you can miss it on blown coverage because you never that open.
Definitely blown coverage.
You see more receivers dropping that pass than you do them in the crowd.
Yeah, you do, man.
They mind. They sitting up here. I'm not. It's just so easy for them. You know, you see more of them get dropped there. But hey, I didn't watch the whole game, but I'm just like, you know, one thing I like Steve Wilkes. I always liked him as a head coach. He didn't get a fresh shot in Arizona.
I told them guys that, man.
He definitely got screwed over at Mizzou, but that Mizzou was just a pit stop. But see, I like him because he old school. He came in there. He told the one receiver, "We don't need your attitude. Get your butt up out of here." So when McCaffrey left, everybody thought it was over with. He went to the two backs, and they got him. They carries and they responded because he a no nonsense guy.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Coach. The reason why these receivers missing those easy catches like that because they're too busy worried about what kind of gritty they gonna do when they get in the end zone. First rule of wide receivers, catch the damn ball first.
They want to dance and
catch the ball first. Just like a defender's number one rule is make the tackle first, not try to go and strip the ball. That's the second guy's job.
Yeah, the catch be so easy that they be thinking about their next move before they catch the ball, and then they get into their next move and then fumble the ball. Like damn, you know what I'm saying?
Hey man.
I just want to not get excited about this.
They didn't have a magnet on. They thought the magnet was on and it wasn't on, and they dropped it.
I just want my parents to get excited about this quarterback. We still need to go and tank the rest of this season. Let's go and keep our sweepstakes going.
Hey,
don't get too excited. Don't try to win too many games. Don't know.
Bryce Young is not gonna. I'm telling you,
no,
he's too small.
Hey, they talk about small. They talking about Ohio State quarterback being the number one overall, man.
Stroud.
Myron just trying to hold out hope for any old thing in Carolina. Man.
Myron, what I tell you about those Ohio State quarterbacks, man, they like Penn State running backs.
Myron, I'm going to let you know, y'all need a whole lot more than a quarterback in Carolina.
Oh, I know. But we got to start there.
Y'all got two decent running backs, so y'all good there.
We need an offensive line, a defensive line.
Shout out to whoever got Deontay Foreman, man, because
y'all just lost the team, man. That man should have left with the logo.
15 for
I can't believe they traded McCaffrey. That hurt. I couldn't believe that.
I know
they had to, man. It just wasn't gonna work there.
Yeah, they had to. That wasn't gonna work.
A quarterback in about 14 other positions.
They showed
14. 14 is only 11. Hey, it's only 11 positions. Damn, they need long snapper too.
Yeah,
hey, man.
Hey,
they need
that's seven on both sides of the ball.
Okay.
Hey, the sad thing is he bought right though. Seriously, we just tried
rebuild. It's okay.
Hey man, the Giants and the Jets, man, 23-17, man. If ATN had a great game, man.
Oh, you mean the Jags? I was like, wait a minute.
I'm at the Jags. What I say? The Giants and the
Said
Jags.
Jets.
I'm ahead of myself. The Giants and the Jags. ATN 114.
Finally.
Tough.
Finally.
He's starting to wake up.
D-Nose was trying to get him from me.
See, you read my mind. I knew it was coming. I say he started slow. The first 3 weeks, nothing for real. Then all of a sudden he had that breakout game week 4. And I was like, oh, he's starting to pick it up.
And now that James Robinson,
get rid of Robinson. Oh, once he got hurt. The only thing now they need to do with ETN, they need to get him involved in the passing game because that's his mismatch.
Hey, they done got rid of McCaffrey.
They have to now. Robinson gone. You know, ETN was kind of getting third down work, but they still weren't throwing him the ball even last week.
And they done got rid of McCaffrey. He in there now.
Now you're thinking about Carolina. I'm talking about
Carolina.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so ETN's mismatch was the fact that he's basically like a Marshall Faulk.
Hey, man.
He can run, but he also can run good routes and get open as a receiver. Lawrence was your quarterback in college, so y'all should have chemistry. I don't understand why they're not throwing him the ball.
They're calling the plays to get him the ball.
Damn, we back to this same thing again. Damn OC.
Man. Hey, man, but you can't look past Saquon and man, Daniel Jones, man.
Hey, listen.
With no receivers.
They gonna throw him the ball when I play people's champ so I can punch him in the motherfucking mouth.
That's the second time tonight, BP.
Hey man, that's the second. Hey, that's
the second time tonight.
Hey man, that's the second. That's the second person that threatened me, man. Hey man, what's up with these guys coming for me, man?
Your L's is coming, dog. Look,
I'll gladly take the L for everybody else to tax his ass.
Hey, what my man say from Coming to Murder? Rinse dude, motherfucker.
Hey.
And don't try that falling down the stairs shit. It ain't gonna work this time. You conscious.
Game related. I appreciate all the body blows you gave me, dog, to soften him up.
Yeah.
I appreciate all of it, dog.
Hey.
You body, I'm gonna take the head out and we gonna floor this joke.
That's it.
Oh boy.
You has not been a repeat, homie.
Hey, down goes Frazier. Frazier.
Hey, I appreciate all the body blows.
You got the biggest fantasy target on your back, homie.
We gonna knock this
brother.
joke out,
I
man.
see.
For the next 3-4 weeks, everybody getting their shots at it.
Right.
Hey man. Hey, you got Saquon, man. Daniel Jones
with no receivers.
Daniel Jones with no receiver. Hey, Slayton is the only piece of a receiver, man.
No, that boy.
I like Wan'Dale
Robinson.
Man, I like him, man. I ain't gonna lie.
He's been getting more targets than
I like Wan'Dale Robinson.
And now the tight end just went down, so he might be getting some more targets this week.
But the thing that's opening up him is the fact that Daniel Jones they're using his legs too.
He can run, man.
He threw for 200 yards and ran for 100 the other day.
Yeah, 11 carries for 107. Him and Saquon both had over 100 yards rushing.
And he's not turning the ball over, which is key.
He's not throwing no interceptions and everything. Hey, that's why
I ain't gonna hype him up that much. He coming to the big Northwest this Sunday.
He one hit away from going into concussion protocol. Y'all know that.
Hey man,
all these quarterbacks are.
Hey,
we got about 10 running quarterbacks.
Hey man, speaking of running quarterbacks, that's a perfect segue into the Ravens 23-20 over the Browns. Jacoby Brissett didn't look too hot. Lamar Jackson did not have a fantasy game for the ages, man.
He had one for the last 3 weeks.
He's been terrible for the last 3 weeks.
People.
Hey, but he helped me fantasy wise. The ball out of the backfield, though.
Well,
he gotta win, man. So
how does Mark Andrews only get 2 targets? Please explain.
Exactly. That's my only confusion. But we still won.
I get y'all won, but that's not a recipe to continue to win.
West 10, we won, and I beat Dino because Mark Andrews ain't getting no damn points.
That's why he beat my ass.
Mark
Hey,
Andrews
every
didn't even.
quarterback.
Hey, he got me a bagel. I thought he got hurt.
He didn't even
Nah,
sniff the
playing
football.
quarterback.
Look, Colin Coward said it just like Offense said. Every quarterback can get an ugly win but Lamar. When Lamar get an ugly, like when we lose by 1 or 2, they don't say, "Oh, y'all lost by 2 points." But when we win by 3, "Oh, y'all only won by 3."
Hey,
Here's the thing, West Ham. Lamar has not been playing well for multiple weeks.
Well,
That's
a lot
why.
of teams don't play well and pull out the win. Sometimes the defense got to win the game. You can't put it on Lamar every single game. That's what I'm saying.
Agree.
I agree.
Our defense won that game at the end with the strip.
Finally, after 6 attempts.
That's what I was happy about, though.
But you gotta look at it like this.
Hey, First Lady, we don't need no chiming in from the Steeler gallery.
Yeah, we like y'all quiet. We like y'all humble and quiet. We like Steeler fans humble and quiet.
Hey, but I gotta tell you,
I'm humble about my squad. I'm gonna talk trash about yours.
Hey, you know what?
You
can't
talk trash when you got trash of your own to take out.
Clean your own backyard first.
Hey, the thing with Lamar Jackson is he damned if he do and he damned if he don't, man. If he have a good game or if they win, I mean, he just got under a microscope. No matter whatever Lamar do, they can always criticize him. He can always get criticism, man. Win, lose, or draw.
So is he getting the Vic treatment?
Yep.
Hey man, let's talk about our new addition though, man. He got a little age on him.
Talking about Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah, he got a little age on him, but hey, Lamar for to revive his career, baby. You heard me?
He's just gonna open it up for Andrews.
Man, y'all need to get dead right.
Yeah, I need to call Odell to be honest.
What ain't no motherfucker did, bro? Even though
Hey,
he's
don't worry about that. Hey,
we don't need no dead, bro.
Hey, don't worry about it. I already talked to Odell. You see, I picked him up
You
on the
heard?
slide.
I'm talking about coach.
I already know something. I already know something going on. I can't let y'all in on my insider work.
Fuck around and get Odell on one side and
I already know. I know where Odell's going.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
Go on, say it, D.
You ain't got to verify it, coach, because I don't want to, diminish your source. But he going to KC.
He going to KC.
He going to KC.
Don't be going to Big D.
Oh, that'd be a perfect thing for Dale, man.
Who? They go to Dallas?
KC.
Yeah,
KC is perfect for him. But he's too big. I'll say that he's too big of a star where he got to be in the big city. I think KC too small for him.
And I just give and say I don't think KC big enough for Odell.
I can see him going back to New York after the season they having.
Yeah.
Look at what I just sent them in the group.
He want to go somewhere warm. He ain't trying to go back up in the cold.
He want to go to the Super Bowl. He better go to Dallas.
Hey, he better not go back to the Giants. He better not. Hey, but that
want to go wherever he got his best shot at getting another ring.
Hey.
Oh, hell no. He say he going to. Hey, First Lady say he going to goddamn New York.
That's him and Saquon tweeting each other.
Hey man, we gonna see how that end up going and everything, man.
Back to New York, huh?
Hey,
they will not get past my squad.
Hey, the Broncos and the
Lord.
Jets. The Jets won 16-9. Brees Hall, man, out for the season, torn ACL.
Damn, man. My
sucks,
goddamn fantasy rookie running back, man.
Yeah, that opens it for K9 to win that Rookie of the Year now.
Brett Rippon, man. Brett Rippon, 225 and 1 interception. This is they're sliding out of control. They're over in London this week, man. They're really sliding out of control. So we're gonna see how that situation.
With Pretty Boy over there with them shades on, he need his butt kicked.
Who?
Pretty Boy.
Oh, you talking about Sierra Wilson?
Yeah, Sierra staying on the sideline.
Sierra Wilson.
So can we say unequivocally, without a doubt, that Denver Broncos was the biggest disappointment as a team?
Yes.
This season.
Yes, that was the matter of fact. The game that the Broncos played in Thursday, that last Thursday they played, was the worst 5-quarter game I've ever seen in my fucking life. I mean, I took time out on my boat trip to watch this fucking game, and I wanted to kick myself in the ass. Like, it was crazy.
Hey, Wes, did you say you just wanted to jump over in the lake or something?
With the Crocs, it's like, fuck it.
That was the worst 5-quarter game ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I swear to God.
No, if you can't get that
quarter game worse, let me know.
I enjoyed every minute of it. I enjoyed every minute of it.
I know you did.
Because see, the thing was, I heard y'all preseasons, predictions
on our pick
about who was gonna replace Russ. The thing is, Russ ain't good in the locker room, and it has been that way. It's been showing that way in Seattle for the last 2 years. He jumped off. He want to do all these podcasts. He want to do all these dance shows. He too distracted.
Hey coach, you are a perfect 3 for 3. That leads us right into Seattle and the Chargers, man. You are on fire tonight, coach.
He ain't with Seattle, so we can stay with Denver.
Let's finish up Denver because I got some more meat for this bone.
Yeah, I didn't lead you to Seattle and the Chargers.
No. I'm just saying, coach. Because the Seahawks is the next team on the docket too, man.
Hey, coach took that personal though, man.
Hey, coach. Say, hold on, man. Don't throw that nigga on us, man. We got rid of him.
Hey, like I say, they talking about he ain't learned the offense and all that. His receivers in Denver ain't nowhere near as good as the receivers he left.
Yeah,
exactly. Not even close. You're right about that.
Not even close.
Judy and Sutton?
No, not at all.
Judy can't catch, and Sutton just
he's
just a deep guy.
He can't get open.
And that tells me Tyler Lockett was really bailing his ass out.
All the time.
And Lockett, now he fits in with so much with Geno, it ain't funny. But the telltale of it was when they asked Metcalf about before the season started, and they asked him about Russell gone, and he just said, man, sometimes you need a new voice in the locker room. That told me a whole lot right there. Between him, and I love Bobby Wagner, but at some point, you get tired of hearing the same things because they're saying the same thing over and over and over.
Right.
But Russell checked out a couple years ago when he wanted to let Russ cook and all this kind of stuff. Pete Carroll wanted to pound the ball.
Right.
So when you talk about the system, Geno, surprised at what Geno doing. Geno uses his tight ends, which Russell wouldn't use.
Mm-hmm.
And they run 3 tight end sets all the time. That's why you can't even play one of them on fantasy because they don't tell him who he gonna throw the ball to because they run 3 sets. They got a packet with 3 sets with 3 tight ends, 1 back.
Yep.
But then the other day, Metcalf went out in the second quarter, and all of a sudden, here come Marquise Goodwin. But not only him,
Marquise Goodwin 8, man.
He 8.
Oh my God!
He was making plays that everybody said, "Dang, Metcalf, you should be making them same plays." And then this dude at the end of the game, he do a backflip.
I saw that.
Yes.
Said, what the hell?
When they in victory formation,
he was in victory formation.
He did a backflip.
Did a backflip. But the thing is, they got all these young boys, and they got about 8 players for Russell, and then they got the first and the second round pick next year. People in Seattle now mad because they said we wanted a high first round pick.
Right.
I say screw it. You do what you got, what you're doing right now. And they gonna make some mistakes because they're young. But who starts 2 rookie tackles?
Man, hey, do they trade DK before the deadline on November 1st?
They ain't trade DK. DK them bought in. See,
yeah,
he ain't complaining about not getting throws.
And he got that nice extension too, man.
He got that good extension,
yeah. He got the same kind of money that Deebo Samuel's got.
But VP, what you saying earlier? You had something for DK about to go in.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you what I got for DK, man. And this perfect segue into the Seahawks and the Chargers, man. I know DK last week was finna poop on himself, man. But ain't no way I would have took the poop, man. Ain't no way I'm gonna get on that cart and ride over. That cart jinxed that man because this week he got hurt. And if you saw the way his knee twisted, man, it didn't look good. But if you just look at DK Metcalf, man, that dude is built out of he chiseled, man. That dude is chiseled, man. An injury that may take somebody else up. DK ready to play this week.
Hey, people, did you see how Tua went off the field like this here or some shit? I thought this man was done for the year. I don't know what the hell these hey, I don't know what these doctors do. This man was throwing up triple do signs. Like his hand was stuck. I was like, this man is done for the year. He was like, he couldn't move a finger.
I just took my head, man. I'm like, DK, man, you just jinx yourself by getting on this court, man. Now you really need to be on the court. So that's my what the hell with DK as well. DK, what the hell, bro?
When he got on that car Sunday and started smiling, I said, man, he got to go to the bathroom again.
I said the same thing, Coach. I said the same thing. I said, he on there giggling and stuff. I said,
giggling.
Cut back on that fiber, my dude.
Man, I said when he got a car. I said number 1 or number 2.
Hey man, I had to ask myself. I say, man, what is this dude's pregame meal, man?
Too much fiber.
It is something with that dude's pregame meal.
But I'm gonna tell you, I dropped some names down. Tyreek Woolen. I'm telling you, he's the second coming of Richard Sherman. In fact, Richard comes in and works with him.
But is Kobe Bryant the safety coach?
Kobe Bryant is a hard-hitting joker.
Yeah, man.
Kobe plays. He's like that nickel back, but they break him down in the box. And the dude is a hitter. Michael Jackson on that other corner. You remember Browner that played with the Seahawks back in 12? He that same kind of guy.
Dang.
I mean, then they got Owusu they got from the Chargers, but then they got another pick, Maui, the dude from Minnesota that came out of that Russell Wilson. I mean, out of that Russell Wilson trade, they got about 5 or 6 starters.
Just rebuilt that whole team.
They got the tight end and Fant.
They got Fant, but then
hey, you talking about Boye Mafe, man?
Boye Mafe ain't no joke.
They got a couple pieces too, then.
Who? Yeah, they got. Hey, this probably the best rookie class. In fact, they compared it to the 2012 class, and
this may keep Pete Carroll. This may keep Pete Carroll around for. This may keep that fire burning in Pete, man, because he got all these young boys. And he see the way these young boys attacking that football and swarming all over that field, man. This may keep Petey around a little bit longer.
And then they got them dude hurt, the defensive coordinator, and it took them some minutes to get it in because you had to jail all these rookies in there. Their average age is probably about 22, 23 years old on defense, and them dudes flying all over the ball. They're gonna be good at that until they have to pay them. But they got some time before they do that.
Oh, yeah, they got at least 3 years, man.
Then you, like I said, you starting 2 rookie tackles. You got a second-year guard, offensive guard, and then you got K9 back there. That boy, I mean, make some moves. And he was actually in the second round, but he was the best back that came out the draft last year.
Yep.
And Pete is a one-back guy. But I mean, right now, it's just fun watching them because they gonna get beat some more down the road. But it's just fun watching these dudes play because they just go out there. They gonna make mistakes. But you remember Kobe was on that corner opposite Sauce at Cincinnati.
Yeah, he was.
And Kobe Bryant, he spelled it with a C. But the dude is a hitter.
Hey man, do you think
they got Kobe Bryant and Michael Jackson?
Kobe Bryant and Michael Jackson.
They got 2 legends.
You can't help but like that combination.
Hey man, them legends.
Hey man, do you think Rashard Penny will ever get that starting position back?
No.
No.
You know, Rashad is good back, but he only give you 4 games a year. He get hurt every year.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
This is like he a free
it ain't
agent
nothing
too.
against him, but he injury prone.
He a free agent too, so this is terrible for him.
And that Kenneth Walker, man, I saw a lot of his runs, man. That dude got excellent vision, man. His vision is amazing, man. And he just don't wait till the line set it up and then he get right in there behind him, man.
Did you see the one other day where he kind of hesitated and then did a little skip to the loop through the line?
Yes.
I'm like, what back do that?
Hey man, last time, I ain't seen no back do that like little skip. Man, whew.
But he let the lead.
Marshall used to do that.
And who you say Le'Veon Bell?
Hey, I'm talking about
comparing him to the other day in the broadcast. Sanchez, he reminded him of Le'Veon Bell. But the other day he showed the league that he ain't no punk. He was on the ground and Khalil Mack tried to take the ball from him. He smacked the crap out of Khalil Mack and jumped up.
Oh yeah.
And they go grab Khalil Mack and he tried to swing back at him and boy was like, I'm right here.
Khalil Mack, hey, Kenneth Walker said, hey man, let him go. That's what he was like, let him go.
Yep. But you know, he reminds me of an offensive Parsons on Dallas. He like, bring me all of this. Give me all of this. He want it.
He want all that smoke, man.
You know,
hey man, we gotta apologize to the Seahawks, man. Y'all gotta apologize. Hey, Seahawks look like they are in first place.
Well, they are a perfect example of when you don't have too many weapons, how you gotta come together and play football.
You gotta come together and play the game.
Hey man,
when you got too many weapons, that's why I wasn't against my Cowboys letting Amari Cooper walk. Too many weapons.
Hey man, hey, the Raiders and the Chiefs and Texans, man.
Real quick before you jump to the next game. Justin Herbert, is he overrated? Yes or no?
Yes.
No, he's still hurt, man.
I think
he's not overrated.
He's still playing.
My nigga plugging it out with an injury, and his offensive line be bullshit.
He did not win his job fair and square. He
ain't
didn't
overrated.
win his job fair and square. He did not win that job.
I don't give a damn about all that. He doing his thing.
I give a damn about it because it was a brother. It was a brother that got played out of his job so he could get in.
He didn't do that.
That wasn't his fault, though.
Hey, he a casualty of war. Sorry.
Hey, I don't think he overrated. I just think he don't have his weapons, man.
I bet you he can't come in Big D and get there.
He without his top weapon in Keenan Allen, and then
Keenan Allen came back last week and they still struggled.
No. He played that first half, and then they asked him how was he feeling. He said he wasn't feeling too comfortable on his cuts. So Brandon Staley kept him out the second half, and then Williams went down, and he'll be down for up to 5 weeks with a high ankle sprain.
The other day, they got to bye this week. And then Palmer didn't play because of concussion.
Damn, I didn't know he had a concussion.
Yeah, Palmer's out with a concussion. So they real thin. This bye came at the perfect time for them, man.
Because they was
Odell. They was thin, man.
Wow,
they was thin.
Call another quarterback. That shit ain't going. That dog not gonna hunt.
Hey man, but
them still running back.
Hey, yeah.
Eckler he's just not an every down running back, man. He's not.
Eckler doing his thing, man. He catching the ball out the backfield. Hey, if Herbert, I still say Herbert, man. So 30.
Yeah, I fuck with Herbert. That's an OG, man. I fuck with Herbert.
All right,
he be
Coach,
thugging it
right
out,
on,
man. I
Coach.
like how he playing through his injury.
All right, y'all. I'm out.
All right,
Coach. Good to see you, man.
Good. Hey, we got the Raiders, man. 38-20 over the Texans, man. Josh Jacobs, man. Whew.
Running that thing.
Josh Jacobs waking up, man.
And they didn't want this dude.
They tripping. Josh Jacobs is a monster, boy.
So
That's old dumbass. What's my guy's name? The fucking they was head coach.
Josh McDaniels,
that
man.
Motherfucker.
Hey, let me ask you a question. How many years is this in a row that Derek Carr's had a new offensive coordinator?
He's been in that same system for years.
Nah. Gruden was there last year.
Yeah, his system's different.
And before Gruden, it was somebody else. He done had about 3 or 4 seasons in a row with a new OC.
Wow.
But there's other quarterbacks in the same situation that played better than him with less talent.
Like?
I'll just question Derek Carr's decision making sometimes, man. His decision making is not up to par a lot of times, man. And his decision making kind of hampers him in a lot of things that he do, man.
He's been in the league too long to be making these decisions.
Like some team complain about a different OC in Europe. Some team need a different OC. Like, goddamn, it wouldn't be bad if we get one, goddamn, to be real with you, goddamn. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, that is crazy, man. But Devontae 8 for 95.
But I'm saying,
man.
we can do more still, though.
You can't do nothing with no receivers, homie. Until y'all get some receivers in, it ain't even gonna matter who OC over there. You ain't finna win just running the damn football with a mediocre defense.
My nigga throw the ball. We can do more, man. We can get more creative, man. Our offense too.
It ain't Lamar Jackson. It's the supporting cast. It's not Lamar Jackson. It's the supporting cast.
I know that.
Hey, man. Hey, this perfect segue. Chiefs 44, 49ers 23. Patrick Mahomes 425, 3 touchdowns. Mr.
That's the best quarterback in the league right now, man.
Juju Smith-Schuster has awakened.
7 for 124 in the tub, man.
And Valdez Scantling.
Valdez, man. Valdez woke up too, man.
That cost me a win.
If he, if he keeps on using Valdez and Juju and all his other weapons, you can't forget about Miko Hardman.
You said it right.
Waterman, yeah. I got Hardman and Juju on my face.
Oh man, Miko, man. Oh man, Miko.
But you just never know, like you said. Fantasy. Speaking of fantasy, of course, you never know who's gonna go off besides Kelsey.
Yeah. You're right. I usually put one of them in. I don't never put both of them in at the same time. You try to pick who I think gonna have that week.
You just ain't gonna know.
It's usually not both of them. You're right.
Hey man. On the San Francisco side, Kittles is starting to wake up some.
Oh yeah.
6 for 98 in the touchdown.
Yeah.
McCaffrey
got McCaffrey back there now, so you can't just be like, all right.
A lot for Kittles. Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm gonna tell you who balling out of control. That goddamn Brandon Ayuk is balling, man.
Debo been quiet the last few weeks.
Debo been quiet, man. Debo been hurt, man. Debo ain't 100%, man. That damn Brandon Ayuk, man, and that damn Ray McLeod, man, shit. Ray.
But that defense is beat up too.
They're another team that got too many weapons in the backfield. They need to drop 1 or 2 of them.
They got too many backs.
They got too many. Because
your OC got too much to work with. You got to cut that down some.
Because I think they didn't even play. What's his name? Tevin Coleman. They inactivated him.
Yeah, they got gone.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Hey, man. Hey, then we got our Sunday night game, man. Our Sunday night game was hold on, I went to the wrong week. I'm tripping.
It was the Steelers in Miami. I can help you out.
Steelers in Miami.
You know which one it was.
Hey, man.
Steelers could have pulled off 2 in a row.
I'm gonna tell you.
What though? Honestly,
they when the Steelers was down there in field goal range, instead of going for it, they should have kicked the goddamn field goal. They kicked the field goal. Get it in overtime. Then they won't have to try to score on the last one when Pickett threw the interception. They kick another field goal because Boswell will go make both of them. take your chances with them in overtime, man.
Them boys play hard. I tell you that.
You know what though? You know what?
That's why they didn't do it. You don't play for overtime when you're on the road.
Yeah, you don't.
You play to win and get out of
it. You go for the win.
Hey, but still, you down 16-10. In the third quarter, you down 16-10. Kick the damn field. I know you want to try to kick the field goal. You still got the
Tomlin is not going for. He know he's not gonna win the division. He know he's not gonna make the playoffs.
He's coaching for next year.
He's coaching for next. He's coaching for next year. Because I'm a little bit pleasantly surprised with Kenny Pickett more than I thought I would be. Because even as bad as is that
in a good way or a bad way, Chris?
In a good way.
Okay.
In a good way, because I mean, I'm with Tomlin. Like I know he threw a pick, but the aggressiveness and the I want to get at it mentality. I could go. You can see that some of those things will get better as he starts to actually mature into playing the quarterback position. Those are just rookie mistakes, like that.
Because fuck all that, man. Y'all defense can still win some games for y'all. In that situation, BP talking about down 16, down 6 points. Y'all kick a field goal. Y'all down 3. Y'all defense can make something happen to kick another.
If they could catch an interception, they drop like 3 of them.
Hey, that was my only thing. That was my only thing. You down 16-10, and this is still the third quarter. You kick a field goal, you still got the whole fourth quarter to create some stops and everything.
Y'all just paid Boswell. Y'all just gave Boswell a new contract. Let him kick the fucking ball.
I'm not saying that they shouldn't have kicked the ball. What I'm saying is that he's trying to give that young quarterback some confidence that in him.
Man, he need a win. A win to give him some confidence too. Fuck all that.
But they almost look if Kenny Pickett runs for that first down at the end of the game.
Yeah.
I can understand what you're saying, First Lady. Because in some situations, when you got a young quarterback, you want to stress him out to see what he's going to do under that pressure. Of not kicking that field goal and not getting it, all right, this late in the game, do you got it in you or not?
That's a good thing right there, dog.
You got to see what you got. And then what I took from it, the Steelers can still get a wild card when they get their pass rusher back. If they play lights out defense, they can still get in.
But I think the Steelers got to utilize Dino Boy, Deontay Johnson.
Deontay got to catch
it. It is not.
Deontay Johnson has got to catch the ball first.
But they ain't even throwing it to him. That's the thing. They not throwing it to him.
Because he don't fucking catch it.
Shit.
It be easy ass passes and he drop it. But if it's a difficult one behind his head with a defender holding his arm down, he'll catch that.
Right.
But you can't catch the basic passes.
George Pickens came out to be their number one receiver right now.
And don't forget about Pat Freiermuth.
Freiermuth, yes.
So they okay. They don't need to score a bunch of points. The defense can hold the line. Offense just don't turn the ball over. Run the ball. Play action. Take what's there. Grind the game out. Keep it close. Make a few plays. Get a win. That's the recipe. Yeah. That's Tomlin's recipe. It's always been his recipe.
Yeah.
Hey man, they 2-5 right now, man. I think if they had Ben Roethlisberger, I think they'd be 4-3.
I think if they had Ben Roethlisberger, we would be 1 what is it?
So you can't shit on Ben, man.
Ben was done. Ben was done. He was done 2 seasons ago, 3 seasons ago.
Yeah.
But Ben gonna win at least a couple of those games off of IQ. QB IQ alone, man.
Nah, because you're gonna get blitzed real heavy, and he ain't gonna make it through though. Nah.
Dink and dunking. He turned into a dink and dunk quarterback the last season.
Right.
Hey man, but that's interesting though, man. Hey, and our Monday night game, man, the Bears and the Patriots, man. Who would have ever thought that, man? I didn't think that.
I didn't watch the game because I didn't think it was gonna be that interesting.
And let me tell you something that bothered me about this whole fucking game. You know, at the end of the game, when they could have kicked, when they downed it on, when they kneeled down on 4th down, what the fuck was that? I know fantasy people, whoever had they kicker.
I was mad. I was mad as a motherfucker, man. Because I was mad as a motherfucker. I lost to Greg by 1
They didn't
point.
run the ball in or took a field goal.
Greg had New England defense. I say, run this motherfucker in. The points go dip down. I had his ass. Run that motherfucker. Hey, I wouldn't even give a damn. You kicked the goddamn field goal. I lost that 185.6 to 184.6.
You lost by a point.
I lost by 1 fucking point, man.
So you feel my pain when I lost tomorrow.
I needed New England. And my, you know my ass D. I'm looking for stat correction like a motherfucker, man. I thought they'd have missed something down the line. I said, come on, man. This stat correction used to kick in around Wednesday, man. Hey, I'm up here praying for.
Don't feel bad. I just lost to Rich. And he had the Bears defense, and I'm just like, okay, the Patriots should put up some points. Yes. You know, Zappy came in, threw 2 touchdowns. Like, oh, we Gucci. They gonna score some points. Just don't give them any turnovers. No turnovers. Why lose by them damn 2 picks in that fumble is why I lost.
Oh my God.
Hey, I think.
What's up, Wes?
Hey, man, I want to give a shout out to Chicago, man, because they the reason I won. Because the dude that I was going against had Fields at the end. If Fields would have threw another touchdown, threw another completion, anything, I won that game by 3 points.
Hey,
if Fields would have did anything else, I probably would have lost yesterday.
Man, I was praying Montgomery just break this. I said, man, please get in the end zone, man.
When they kneeled the ball down,
when he took that knee, man, I say, man, kick the field goal, man.
Was both of y'all standing up in front of the TV at the end?
Man, I damn near tore the damn towel rack down in the bathroom, man. Like, what the fuck, man? I was so angry, man.
I think Chicago coach was been listening to our podcast because we sure was like, you need to have Fields on the edge playing. Quit keeping them in the pocket, and they did that. And they won.
Man, fuck the Bears coach, man. Fuck him, man.
Well, fuck Justin Fields. I'm gonna tell you this. This is y'all stole my what the hell earlier with
fuck
Mike
deep
Evans.
Dish pizza.
Dropping that for fuck Garrett's popcorn.
Fuck Garrett's popcorn. Shit.
Hey.
Earl's chicken.
Eli's cheesecake.
Hey,
man.
Home run in pizza. Hold on, real quick.
What's up,
I'm gonna roll after this. So this was actually my
chicken ain't done nothing to nobody.
This is actually my what the hell 2 was I'm gonna go out and this, I guess they call me hot take Dino. Another hot take. I feel, could be wrong, and I probably am wrong. I feel as though Belichick kind of threw that game, and I'm gonna tell you why. He was tied with George Halas for.
I was just gonna say that he didn't want to beat Halas.
He didn't. They both had 324 or something like that wins as head coach.
Yeah.
And you know, Belichick's a historian. His dad played football. Apparently pretty close with the Halas family. I don't believe he wanted to get that win against Chicago. Because the things that they were doing last night wasn't typical Patriot football. Although I hate them, I needed their ass to come through for me last night, and they didn't. You had both your running backs, but they just refused to run the ball. Then you put Zappy in. Okay, the dude is like 5'5", and that's being generous. How many deflected balls did you see last night? They not once did they try to roll this dude out so he can have a clean line to throw the ball. Again, didn't run the ball. The defense kind of did their thing, but for some reason, they did put a spy on Fields. He had, 120-some yards rushing?
Man, that motherfucker ate their ass up on the ground.
At what point, like, Belichick's a defensive guy. There was no adjustment. That's like we just gonna run this base set and whatever happens happens. I feel like they threw their game because he didn't want to beat Chicago
I think
to pass
Zapp
Dallas.
zapped out, man. Zappy zapped out, man. They thought he was gonna come in and save the day. That shit didn't happen like that, man. Second half, they shut him down. You feel?
No, because they didn't adjust. The dude is short. He's too short. He can't get the ball over the line. So you need to. Does Kyler Murray stay in the pocket and throw the ball? Hardly ever. He's always on the move. They waggle, bootleg, whatever. Get him out.
He need a booster chair to stay in the pocket.
Something.
Hey man, we in that, man. Get out my little nigga, man.
Hey man,
that was my rant, but I'm out, y'all.
Hey man, that's our picking for the night, man. Do y'all want to just go on, call it a night? Or do you want to give us some birthdays, West 10s? We can shut this puppy down. We went a little bit longer.
A little?
Hey, I got what the hell about the governor of goddamn New York, man, getting booed at every goddamn game she done went to from the Rangers to the goddamn man. Look, stay away from the goddamn game, shawty. They don't fuck with you. The city don't like you. It's a woman to the what's her name? Damn. But the governor of New York, what the hell, man? Stay away from the games, man. They booing you at every game. She want to get up and wave and shit. They booing the hell out of her. Like So please stay away from the goddamn game, man.
Hey man. Hey, do you want to do birthdays, West 10, man, or do we want to just slide on out?
I got a couple of them, man. OG Bobby Knight, man. It's OG Bobby Knight, man. Whoop a nigga day, man. You hear me?
Robert Montgomery, the general.
You hear me? Bobby Knight, man. Happy birthday to you, man. You hear me? Hey, we got Dan Eisel. You feel me? A coach / player. You feel me? We got Pat Swillings. He was a defensive end / linebacker for the Raiders, man. You hear me? We want to give him a birthday shout out. We got Wendell Clark, man, NHL left winger. You know what I'm talking about? Want to give him a shout out. We got Kelvin Ingram, a right winger. You know what I'm saying? No, we got Kelly Chase, a right winger. You feel me?
Yeah, for the Blues.
We got Kelvin Ingram. He a Seattle guard, man. You feel me? We definitely want to give him a birthday shout out, man. We got Pedro Martinez, man. You feel me? Pedro, man. Dominican Republic, Hall of Famer, World Series, Cy Young winner, etc., etc. Triple Crown, all that, man. We want to give him a birthday shout out too, man. We got Leland Taylor, man. God damn it, that was the Ravens defensive tackle. You know what I'm saying? We want to give a shout out to him. And Steve White. He was a defensive end for Tampa Bay. But he was born in the M-Town, man. So we definitely want to give him a shout out. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
and
sir.
R.I.P. to Bobby Brown, man. Not the singer, but the third baseman and executive president and all that type of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Died in 01, man. We want to give him a shout out and a R.I.P. his family a shout out as well. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. Is that it, Wes?
Yes, sir.
You missed one person, man. You missed our girl,
Give
man.
Me right, BP. Give me right.
You miss Russell Wilson's wife. This her birthday today. Her goodies.
Yeah. Oh, that's what's up.
Today is her goodies' birthday, man. Shout out to her goodies, man. Oh yeah, Golden State just took a loss, man, to Phoenix and everything. Hey man, amazing show, man. Hey,
Golden State took the L to Phoenix, man.
They took the L. Hey,
Clay got ejected.
Everybody's so quiet and saying over there shit.
Clay did get ejected, man.
Clay got ejected. No, trust me. I watched. I knew what was going to happen.
Clay get ejected for?
It was the light skin.
Hey, Clay got his ass whooped tonight.
Hey, Clay and Booker, man, the two light-skinned brothers going after each other.
What the hell, man?
I wouldn't want to be Booker in a couple weeks.
Hey man, Booker ain't worried about
that. Clay had the best flex walking out of there though. I don't know what Booker said, but Clay did like this.
Clay said I'm light skinned, but I'm still a dog nigga.
Hey man, amazing episode, man. Tune in to us Thursday, man. We do the recap, man. Get ready for fantasy football and football week 8 coming up Thursday, man. Check us out, y'all. We out of here. Thursday, baby.
Man, I'm telling, baby. Let's go.
That's it, baby. Let's roll.
Put your money on Dallas.
Now if you want to keep it.
I ain't making me bread. Better get in this car. Get it over it. Get me. That's it.
Telling you one of these next few games about to be a trap one.